I see you guys in YouTube getting too antsy.
Fuck, man. Oh my god.
It's so special that I'm the only one. Now I gotta fix their cameras, or I just have to face the shame alone.
Oh god, that's worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I told you it was revealing. Let me fix their cameras, y'all, and I will give a nice, little spiel.
Oh god.
Why are your cameras not working?
Dude. StoneyMaidTrades, baby.
Yeah, God hates me. So there's an album by one of my favorite bands, Alkaline Trio, that is titled "My Shame Is True," and that's kind of where we're at right now. Now Tucker's cam's the only one not working. Do we even need Tucker?
Did I do something?
No, it's not your fault. There we go.
Okay,
there we go. Oh, I hate myself. All right, where is the correct scene? There we go. Now we have everybody. Welcome, everybody, back to WhaleWatch. Today is the long-awaited and promised episode from the flash sale, where I said if enough signed up, I would do an episode in a French-made outfit. Let me fix my camera now. Fuck me. I'll turn off tracking, just because I promised everyone would see the whole dress. Yeah. Oh, now my camera froze. Now everything froze. There we go. All right. All right, everybody. Here's the dress.
You're gonna give it. Oh my god.
Like I said, it's quite short. Let me see if this will work here.
Whoa.
I gotta say.
Oh,
terrified,
god.
man.
Oh,
this thing's itchy as fuck. Yeah. This is what y'all chose. You guys did this to yourselves, and I can't back up far enough. Here we go. Here we go.
You know I'm taking a picture. I hope you know I'm taking a video.
Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
Oh, dude, that's terrifying, man.
Yeah, that's bad.
You know I'm taking a video of this. I hope you know that.
Taking screenshots and pictures. I'm standing on my tiptoes. You can see my luscious legs.
Yeah, I got a glimpse of that earlier, and I was really ruined my morning. You know.
It came with beautiful accessories. This is a garter, but as you saw, I have some massive ass Norwegian thighs, and it wouldn't fit.
it works really well around the neck.
Yeah. I feel like I'm heading to a bachelorette party, but I'm the ugly guy. I'm like the ugly stripper. That's how I feel this morning. And now I have to trade NQ like this. So if you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the fucking show.
Bad.
Welcome to the show. Oh, YouTube chat's giving it. YouTube chat. I'm serving, as they say.
YouTube chat's the only one giving us anything to work with right now. Thanks, guys, for talking in there.
Let me make sure I didn't break it.
Yeah,
I did. Fuck, man. Hold on. I'm relaunching the Twitter feed. Dude.
It's okay. You were distracted this morning. There's an excuse. There's an excuse.
All right.
Dude, this is
Restarting
like
Twitter
terrifying.
Just,
Tucker, I think
Also
we're gonna
gonna-
need therapy after this.
I already do.
I have nothing to tell y'all. I had to delete the tweet too. Now I will re-fucking do it so Twitter can actively roast. Yeah,
Oh,
it was set
God.
to that stupid fucking verified only dog shit. Public, please. Start immediately. Create.
Oh, that's bad, man.
Yeah, it's itchy.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's itchy as
Oh,
all
no.
hell.
Sorry. No one cares about if it's itchy. No one gives a shit, dude.
Oh, dude, you are gonna get roasted in that work chat. Oh my god, dude. I'm waiting for like Snore or somebody to be like, what is wrong with you?
All right, now people can chat once they come back. Tucker, have your finger on the trigger to delete slurs.
Yes, I will. Now, to be honest, we didn't do any Twitch planning before this. I have no way to do it on Twitch.
Don't worry about it. I'll watch Twitch. There's only gonna be like maybe 20 people. No, my girlfriend's telling me to tie my corset thing in the front. I'm gonna be real, babe. It's tight. Here, let me tie a little bow.
Reckless X
Oh my
Creed on the
God.
Twitch chat says, "What am I looking at here?" Well,
You're
I'm looking
looking
at
at
WhaleWatch.
exactly what you think you're looking at, buddy.
First time on Twitch.
Oh boy.
After 2 years, we're back on Twitch, and this was the first episode we're rocking, Reckless Creed.
One of my friends in real life, he's like, Jesus, I hope those tiny strings keep that thing where it's supposed to be.
I don't know if it will, man. My bust is
We will
filling this
see.
thing out, too. I gotta be honest.
I know, you look kind of busty, man.
Yeah,
I
you're always
know.
talking about your
Busty.
moves.
Did you
but
stuff that?
Now we have
You
proof.
stuff your...
I feel
You stuffed it?
strong.
Did you stuff it? Oh, God, that's scary. Oh, that's terrible.
I'm gonna make myself sweaty doing that. I'm gonna knock that shit off right now. Well, I guess as people on Twitter kind of trickle in, we can start pre-market shit, even though we only got 10 minutes to do it now.
You gonna
Kinda
dance for us pre-market? Yeah.
I'm not
Do a
gonna
little
dance.
dance for...
Oh man,
If you make a good trade, do you have to do a little dance for us?
fuck. I don't know. Maybe.
I think you did. I think.
Well, the
you did.
Nasdaq's bouncing, and I was looking for shorts, so maybe, double maybe. We'll hit it with 2 maybes. Now I have to get the chats up on my side, so I'm not left out. Oh man, this thing's itchy as all hell.
That's so bad.
And shout out to DY4677, Oshri, Dexter Van Hager, Sandries10 on the YouTube chat. A lot of laughing emojis, a lot of crying while laughing emojis.
Yeah, it's worth laughing at, I'd say. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I guess I
someone-
didn't even show you guys the back. Yeah, that's where
Oh,
the real
God.
action is, baby.
Oh jeez.
That's where the action
no.
is. On the caboose.
I don't want you talking about the action on
Oh,
this. Don't do that.
are you wearing like spandex shorts or something?
I
Like,
had
what are
to.
you-
Trust me. I'm wearing Under Armour.
Well, there goes
Anthony.
a sponsor for the show.
The dress hangs above the dick and balls. I needed to wear Under Armour.
Wait, you're wearing
Legally?
you're wearing Under Armour. I gotta go change my shirt. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I can't be seen like this.
Oh, fuck me. Well, good morning,
Oh, that's
everybody. I don't know how much we can really do for pre-market prep. This was the pre-market prep, I guess.
I agree. I think that this is good enough.
Yeah,
This
this
is
was
also
a
what we're waiting
pre-market
for.
prep. But nonetheless, I will cut over to Anthony's screen and get the camera off of my furry titties. Actually, Tucker, send over the graphics you made for the Twitter account. For the J4 thing.
I don't know what
That's
J4 means. I'm
terrifying.
not gonna lie. J4? Oh, okay. Yeah, on it.
All right, let me get over to Anthony's screen, and I'm getting very itchy in my tight little beautiful dress. But real
We're
quick,
doing an all-day show, aren't we?
Oh,
fuck
no.
no. Hell no. I'm not wearing this thing all day, bro. It's itchy as fuck. I told you. It isn't exactly high quality. I'll say that. I didn't spend any money on this stupid shit.
No, why would you? Why would you?
I'd hope not.
Oh, you're not even logged in? What are you doing up
No,
there?
I'm logged in.
So you can kind of see it already at the top of the screen there on Anthony's screen.
Oh, we have a sale.
We do have a sale, so I'm just going to pop this open. For July 4th, you can get up to 20% off on platform plans, API plans. Not only that, my sweet, sweet homies, there are some banger bundling going on as well. It's 10% off everything site-wide for the July 4th. It's lasting a lot longer than the flash sales I usually do. You got like 2 weeks to get in there, a week. I can count. You got a week or so to get in there.
No,
If you had a subscription already, if you upgrade to annual, you get 15% off. And then there's a shitload of bundling options between the API, the platform, what have you, all the way up to 20% off all the shindiggery that you can do on Unusual Whales. We'll be trading some of those tools live for you today. Looking beautiful while we do it. Now, I'll plug that again later for anybody who trickles in late, but sale up to 20% off. You can bundle shit. You can upgrade from monthly to annual for 15% off on something that's already discounted for being annual. So go ahead and party it up. Party hardy. Yeah, sorry about the ads, man. I already have them set to the lowest they can go. But Twitch gonna Twitch.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason that I fucked off on Twitch 2 years ago.
Oh, dude,
Hermit
that's
Capital said
terrifying.
clip it and ship it. I'm sure that's gonna go well for me. Lovely, 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 lovely.
Well, we want people doing that though. I mean, that's kind of what we've been hoping for, right? People making like memes out of our stuff.
I'm just gonna. Twitch is already on fire, and we just got back to Twitch after 2 years. But hey, I'll take it. Reckless Creed says, "Dude's thick, good for him." I will take it, baby. He even hit me with 2 C's. He even hit me with 2 C's.
Hey, how else would you spell it, man? When in your situation?
Oh man.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Oh man. Oh, you want to know what's lovely, Tucker? Oh shit, we got crypto spam on Titty Day. Get the fuck out of here. I still can't chat on the Twitter stream from the Unusual Whales account. So is Twitter broken again?
Testing.
Are you able to?
I sent the word testing. Let me hit a refresh.
I'm getting that is not live thing again. When we're very much live.
Okay, hold on. Let's
watching
check
it.
someone else's stream.
Yeah, it just says is not live.
Yeah, it doesn't let me chat into it either if I try to go on it just with
What
my
the
account.
hell, Twitter? This is the second episode in a row where Twitter is just foobar.
He's not live. Yeah.
It just says not live.
Oh, someone.
Yeah, some people are able to chat.
Wait.
What
Yeah, why
the
can't we
hell?
chat?
Weird. Switch to your
I-
personal account, Tucker.
Yep.
You already are. You're
No.
Yeah, I'm on my personal too, and it's.
We
not
can take a
letting
look
me.
at Dell. Yeah, fuck it. Right after Anthony goes over this
Very weird.
SWKSES popped up. I'm assuming you have that open for a reason. Oh, you're gonna talk some shit. All right.
And
Let's
I'm
let him
talking
solo
double-
cam on this one. Let him talk his shit. He's got some shit to talk, and I'm gonna let him.
Nick, just
So
let you know, Anthony's camera's overlapping yours just a touch.
I know. I'm fixing it right now.
I'm happy to because I saw Snorlax talking about this earlier. Too. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
So-
that's even it's
We'll
even
let him
better
talk
what
some
Snor's
shit.
talking about.
We'll let him talk
Oh,
some shit.
yeah. So
Reckless is gonna check Twitter if he can chat there too.
Yeah,
Some
he
people
can.
can.
He
Apparently,
can.
the main account can't. So
Why can't the
yeah,
actual?
that's
it doesn't make
well,
sense.
I can't chat on it either. So
Just
I'm
gonna,
checking for
just
my
gonna- Yeah,
personal.
Reckless Creed. It works for him on Twitter. Hold on. I'm gonna let Anthony
I
talk
can't
his
for
shit.
mine.
I'm gonna
is
let
it
Anthony talk his shit.
are they subscribers? Because I know you can subscribe to the
That
thing.
shouldn't
I wonder
matter.
if it's paid subscribe. Yeah,
that shouldn't matter.
You wouldn't think.
Weird.
Okay, I'll let you guys figure that out. I'm gonna what Nick said. I'm gonna talk a little of my shit here. So I
talk that
saw a lot of people on 622 talking about SWKS, instantly saying, "Oh, hey, it's an ad. It's traded at the ask. It's an ad. It's a buy." 100% incorrect. I actually posted about that too at the same time. I'm like, don't assume this is an ad. So there was a reporting error yesterday. I wish there would have been a reporting error because it would have been even a little better there. But the reporting error, which comes from not unusual whales. It's from the brokers or whoever reports the stuff there, so on. But yeah, so it showed that it carried over, but today it was corrected here. Again, in real time, though, just kind of doing that visual on it, though. I mean, you got 10,000. We're just going to round up here. So say 11,000, 10,000. So about 21,000, very close to that same size right away. Even if it's traded to ask, you need to be careful. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a buy, doesn't necessarily mean it's an ad. And obviously you can see that open interest fixed itself here. So this was actually... we can assume this is the same person here, pass these contracts off to somebody else. So that 20,000 still there, but somebody else is holding it there. So if you saw anybody tweet about this here, go back and ask them what happened there, because a lot of people, I saw a handful of accounts talking about, hey, they're doubling down on this position.
Hold on. There was a little bit of a Freudian slip there, and we're going to talk about that real quick. We're going to talk about that, especially given the context of the outfit. That sounded like handful of cum, is what I heard just come out of your mouth before you corrected yourself. When you tried to say accounts, are you sure it's your shirt you have to change?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's your pants you got to change. We know.
Anyways, princess.
Anyway,
let
talk
Daddy
your shit.
finish here. Let Daddy finish here.
You ain't nobody's daddy, and you know it. If anything, I'm the daddy.
Oh God.
Oh baby.
But yeah, no. So yeah, this was a contract handoff there. When I saw it in real time, I was like, either that open interest is gonna most likely drop, or probably contracts are passed off there. So yeah, if you saw anybody tweet about that, take the screenshot and ask them. Be like, what happened? I thought everything at the ask was an automatic ad. But yeah, that's my shit talking. Nick knows, because I sent it to him in the chat when it happened. I was like, oh, I hope, and he was like, oh, I hope it adds. And then of course he
would
probably caused the report. Well, I mean, technically, if you would have saw it there because of the reporting error, I mean, you would have thought. I saw it in the morning. I was like, oh shit, well, I'm wrong. But it was nice to see Snorlax talk about it too, and I was like, oh, thank God I'm not the only crazy one. But yeah, no, so that was somebody else is holding those contracts there.
Ollie on Twitter asked why I'm in a French Maid outfit. That's a fair question. That is a fair question. I ran a flash sale about a month and a half ago and said if enough people signed up, I would do this. And I didn't expect enough people to sign up, but you guys subscribed so fast that you hit the target within an hour while we were still live. So I get to be beautiful today. Don't be jealous. Don't be hating. I don't know what to tell you. What are you looking at now?
I'm just refreshing my stuff. Yep, just giving her a little refresh.
We could take a look at Dell, and then we have a direct contract request that Tucker already shared in the chat from Option Baby.
Cool.
I'm feeling like an Options Baby today. I kind of look like one too.
More of an Options Princess. Options Princess.
No. Options Baby is when we get you in a diaper. and we will.
Oh, hey, so is that the next one? You got to wear a giant diaper for an episode?
Oh God! Am I allowed to shit in it?
Yes.
I mean, we won't.
Because if I don't have to take bath, we won't even have to run the piss break. The piss break.
That's so true.
I can just do it.
Or
that's a great idea.
No, you can run it and then you'll still be sitting there.
Do I wear the diaper with the dress? Is the real question.
What? Well, then we won't be able to see it.
Well, it's
pretty short.
It's short.
It's pretty short.
You could see my compression shorts, and they are tucked up under my cheeks. It's really short.
Well, what you could do is cut that dress in half and wear
by the way,
and wear the diaper. Then be a little midriff going on there.
I guess. Well, this is an exciting chat.
Oh God.
You wanna look at Dell now?
Yeah, let's take a peek at Dell.
Let's detract. Obviously, let's deviate attention elsewhere, off of my cleavage. Thank you. My eyes are up here. My eyes are
up here.
Dude, this is so. Oh God, this is bad. Anyways,
Gotta have breathing room for the pearls, man. Says right on the screen.
OG on the X says diaper with dress is diabolical image. Imagine you have to leave the house.
Right,
I can't stop. I can't stop looking at the little patch of hair, man. It's like so terrifying. I'm just like,
It's mesmerizing.
The furry chest cleave.
Yeah, that.
Get to work, Anthony. What the fuck are we doing? Just because I'm hot doesn't mean you got to be distracted. Let's get some flow reads going, baby. Come on.
Does mean that.
Real quick, for those of you who are just coming in, though, for those of you just getting in here, you silly late gooses, this is your reward for subscribing really hard and really fast during my flash sale for the site. And we're also having a July 4th sale right the fuck now. I believe, Tucker can correct me if I'm wrong, you just get a blasted 10% off. If you upgrade from monthly to annual, you get 15, and you can bundle across platform and API now as well for up to 20% off. That shit ends on July 6th, so you have until you're done being shit-faced after July 4th weekend to get in on the deal before it goes poof, and I can't brag about the cheapness anymore. Now, let's look at Dell.
Yeah, let's look at Dell. So I'm starting with yesterday's because obviously we just opened.
Important context to have real quick. I actually sent you an old version of that main Twitter thing. It's supposed to be June 24th through July 6th.
Yeah, today is the 24th, huh?
Ooh, somebody's mic is messing up.
Nick, your mic's going crazy. Oh my god. Whoa, it's so weird.
Mr. Staticky Robot over here.
Did
Weird.
You mute yourself? Oh no, okay, fixed.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I heard it. Anyway, moving on.
Tucker, were you gonna finish?
No, just making sure.
Yeah, the sale starts today, not the 29th. That's my bad. So you do have 2 weeks. I'm not crazy. The sale starts today and goes through July 6th. You can ignore that. Let's just scribble it. Here, actually, I can scribble it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you an updated version. So
I can scribble it. No, this is funnier. Come on.
Oh, wait, okay, never mind.
And it's taking too long, so it's less funny now. This is what you guys get on the live trading show today, I guess. Is this. The sale starts today.
Close enough.
And goes through July 26th. Right there, that one.
July 6th, not 26th.
Holy fuck, dude. I can't do anything. I'm too distracted by me. What can I say?
Come on.
What can I say?
Oh, God, that's
Reckless said I was
so
thick,
terrifying.
and I'm just going to be fucking popping off for the rest of the day.
Oh, God. Somebody needs to humble him. All
right, let's look at Dell. Then we'll look at that contract that Tucker dropped from our homie on Twitter. And then we will look at Wen, because Wendy's is doing some crazy shit this morning.
All right, yeah, let's take
My dress is cuter than hers, by the way. I'm just saying. Just want that to be known.
Oh, that's
a
great idea.
I would do a pop, but I don't have one, so I'll just do it like suspenders.
Have you dressed up as Wendy and get a sponsorship?
I could get the wig. Then I just feel like Pippi Longstocking.
We can try to get a sponsorship.
Hey, I'll take some Wendy's.
Yeah, my girlfriend says my audio's doing spikes too. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have been having issues with my hard drive, so maybe that's doing it. But we'll worry about that later.
It seems to have fixed itself, so.
Dope. All right. Dell, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.
Dell. So yesterday's flow, because we don't have too much today yet already, but big spike in that net call premium yesterday. Just kind of looking through the contracts. That 626 might be kind of interesting here from yesterday. Let's just go back and take a peek there. That already made a pretty big intraday move yesterday, so I wouldn't probably chase that one there. They are 4% in the money, so I probably wouldn't touch that one there.
I know what you
Anything new? Not you. Not you. Oh, God.
Don't lie to yourself. Everyone can hear it in your voice. I'm just going to dab off my sweaty pits.
Okay. Right.
Oh, God. Oh, man, that's...
So Dell's looking dope.
Yeah, not really seeing too much out of the gate here right now. I don't know how our gamma kind of looks on it here. At 717, there's a lot of positive gamma on that 450, 470, and 460 strike. Damn, I didn't even realize Dell was up trading at 400 again already.
Yeah, wait till
Holy
you see
shit.
Wendy's in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of just looking at the heat zones here. I mean, the biggest kind of expiration strikes that are sticking out to me, that 717, looking at that 450, 460, and that 470. Not really seeing too much else in here. Weeklies kind of, you got some negative gamma below us. 8 days. I like the 8-day out one there. 450 is also being hit. That is an absolute gamma as well. That will act as the strongest magnet and pin. 16 days. Yeah, just kind of a messy there. Yeah, that 717 is by far the cleanest looking day there. Absolute gamma at 450. Are we on a... We're right in the middle of a put wall and call wall. Call wall is going to be up at 450. So,
Love
yeah,
you,
I would.
astrology goonies. Please don't goon in my chat.
I would I like the heat zones on this one a little bit more. I haven't seen much for flow today. We can double check it later in the show too if you want. Maybe that 717 here. And no, not too much there. Too much kind of stuff being punted. I mean, you have 1,600 contracts open, 171 today, so hard to know what that's a part of there. But yeah, I like the heat zone read on it, the gamma read on it. Other than that, I would wait for some flow. I usually like to kind of have a couple data points, but especially if I'm just going off gamma, I like to have some flow with it there. But other oh god, the thing Tucker left in the same flow. God. Let me pull up that contract here now. So yeah, Dell, I'd say it's a bullish gamma read there. I would maybe wait for some flow. Possibly, I didn't see much for flow. But let's take a peek at the CBRSs here. Ooh, something happened there. 626. These are 34% out of the money. How big is this down today? Was this an earnings?
That is down.
Was this earnings?
That's a full new position, though.
Yeah,
Let's
yesterday.
look at that
I wonder.
Actually, that might give us an idea of what's going on here. That was a little bit of a cleaner spread than some of the messes that we end up in. Let's see what we're looking at.
Yeah, let's just make sure we get a good chunk of it there.
Never mind.
Clean spread.
There are several different spreads.
That doesn't seem like
I thought that was going to be all
big
one order,
size there. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the big size. Oh, it's all probably in here.
Nah,
yeah, that's still. Yeah. Yeah, there.
I mean, it kind of, there appear to be two different spreads in this lump here.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks like two risk reversals. And if it is, this person is in pain. Now, what it really kind of, it's all the 190 put is the thing, but it's the 280 and 260 calls. So I almost wonder if they opened up a credit spread on the calls while opening a synthetic long with those puts. And that's too confusing for my stupid ass brain. I don't like that. That's uggo.
And I wonder if come back here. I wonder if there's anything else.
Yeah, that's what that looks like. It looks like they're selling the 190s and scroll back up.
Yeah, it
looks like they're selling the 190s and the 260, or sorry, the 280s and buying the 260s. So they have a little downside protection with those shorted puts. They're probably still in some pain today. Assuming that's what it is. There's no way to know for sure unless you are that guy. I'm not. I'm apparently that gal today.
Yeah, that's a very messy trade. Did they...
Reckless not every day on Twitch. The show is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 Eastern until fucking whenever we end. But we will be doing it on Twitch from now on again. I'm coming back. Bringing Unusual Whales back to Twitch after a 2 years hiatus because Twitch was pissing me off. But bygones be bygones. I'm back on Twitch with it. With a whopping 10 viewers instead of the hundreds we used to get. But I'm sure that'll work itself out over time.
Yeah, the CBRS here too. Yeah, it looks like they had earnings.
Too. Fuck me.
Yeah,
we.
Yeah. Yeah, we did
French.
Bonjour.
Yeah,
mademoiselle.
Yeah, you didn't even start the show out with that.
I can't really do a French accent. I only speak Portuguese.
You don't have to.
Anthony, how do you spell bonjour?
I don't know. BON.
Spell mademoiselle. That one's funnier.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one was
actually, you're
funnier.
right.
Yeah, that was bad.
Hey, to be fair, he struggles
Bad.
with the English language, so it makes sense that he has trouble with one he doesn't speak. Like, we
Yeah,
gotta cut him
yeah,
some
yeah.
slack. Cut him
Yeah.
some slack.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like they reported earnings yesterday. If we would have looked at the flow yesterday, I would have said it's an earnings, related to earnings, probably not gonna touch it there. But yeah, it's a very messy multi-leg there. I probably would not touch it there. Very short day. Look how far out of the money they were too. So that's very odd there. Yeah, I would have probably avoided it with earnings there, but other than that, that's I think all we got for flow right now. We got Microsoft.
Yep,
we got
a Microsoft blanket
from
request.
Tony
and
Lettuce.
honestly, there's no trade from here, right here on the NASDAQ anyway. We kind of missed the short off the top, and we're down 110 points from there. So I got to wait for some back testing and see how our gamma levels readjust before I try to put something on here. So knock it out the park with Microsoft. Oh, we also had Wendy's. Wendy's was first. Wendy's was first. And
do you want to do Wendy's? You said
Wendy's-
there's something spicy on Wendy's.
Might have something to look at maybe, because go ahead and pull it up. It mooned right into open today.
Ooh, 30%.
Yeah, it ripped dicks to the upside.
Oh, new
23,
CFO.
new CFO and CSO. Good for him. Good job, homie. Proud of you, Steve.
That's it.
Searless. I have a feeling that can't
Did
be
we-
the only thing, right? That can't be the only thing.
Maybe.
right?
Oh, did we have anything preemptive on it? We
Let's
had
peek
puts come in.
Let's peek those $6 calls and $6 puts for 821. Let's see where that open interest came from.
Ooh, I don't even need to turn it off that 60-day. That's
A lot of it's been sitting in
Yeah,
there. And it looks like we had some positional handoff yesterday. Yeah, that's
a lot of contracts changing hands on this one. Maybe this one kind of looks like a little builder in here, a little
It
bit
does.
200, 273, 557.
with the triple tap.
But then you get the 100 nothing, 165 nothing. That's where it kind of
Yeah.
gets a little messy in there. So not really anything on that one specifically. How about that 12?
That can't be the only news. That seems like a big jump for something like that.
I mean,
When share surge as a fat. Oh, okay.
Wendy's halted too. Halted.
God damn. Oh, maybe I should have done Wendy instead of the French Maid. That would have been so fucking fitting. Holy
That would
shit.
have been amazing timing.
They're rocketing because the executive, he recently worked at Potbelly Sandwich Works.
Ooh, Potbelly's is good, man. Oh, yum.
He would replace most recent CFO
Yum.
immediately. Cook will stay on advisory. Cook himself previously held a role at Wendy's. Blah, 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 blah. There's got to be more than that. It can't just be that, right? Yeah,
Apparently it is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just reading this article, and it's like it's rare that a new CFO announcement causes this. And I was like, yeah, that's why I was like, it can't be the only thing.
Yeah, maybe there's AI nuggets or something. I don't know.
I think it's just straight up because this CFO already has a successful history with their CEO. Yeah, it looks like it, right? The CEO and Searless were huge in the success of Potbelly. So checks out. All right, fine. All right, Wendy's, I see you. I see you, Steve. Pump it.
I thought you were gonna say AI nuggets or something.
Wendy's is pivoting to AI data centers. Powered by biofuel with all of the oil runoff.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this open interest has been sitting. I mean, this is going back all the way till, December. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of that's been sitting in there. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of volume since then. I wonder if I just want to kind of go back and see how that December looked, maybe. And it wasn't a clear. It was a big bid sider too, so not really anything there. How about these 1120s? Yeah, it's not clean flow, so wouldn't have really caught anything preemptive. Anything today being hit? I'm sure everybody's chasing calls right now today. Yeah, oh wow, what a lucky guess.
Judging by some of the comments I saw on Twitter, they're chasing my tail too, so I'm gonna stay seated.
If you take a bathroom break, do you have to like sit when you pee now?
I don't think so.
To stay in character.
Yeah. Hey, what
You
makes you think,
should have got the
what
little
makes you think
feather
this character
duster.
sits, bro?
Fair enough. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're just hitting calls right now.
New low
I mean,
on
like,
NASDAQ. It looks like they're chugging the
But we're
overnight
dumping.
session lows too. This is just straight up new low since futures open. I still needed a bigger back test to try to get in on this. Generally, when I scalp short on a big dump like that, I like to see them test the bottom of the prior shelf. They didn't quite get there. They got like the very bottom if you count this candle here. I kind of don't. I would have rather it got up to like 770 or so to get in. And now there's, again, no entry. I missed the short. It is what it is. Now I would want to get it to like the 670s to 680s to try again. Otherwise, I'll wait. Right now, our gamma exposure is nothing but negative gamma below us for pretty far down. Let me pull this up. Oh, we are in the middle of a massive negative gamma range. This can whip either direction pretty fucking fast. 7,300 is the biggest positive gamma we have to the downside, building up down there. To the upside, our biggest local positive gamma is 7,430. And right now, sellers are in control. We even see the 7385. That was kind of the last bastion of positive gamma right in the middle of the negative gamma range. That's falling off toward the negative too. So that gives me a little less comfort in trying to chase the short. Because generally, market makers will position to buy into the upside and sell into the downside within negative gamma, with these large positive gamma acting as support / resistance, where they tend to taper off on the upside into them and buy into the downside into them. And right now we're smack dab in the middle of this wide fucking 74.10 all the way down to 73.50. So a 60-point range in negative gamma. So this can kind of whipsaw. So I'm going to be good and patient before I try to chase a short.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty clean. Yesterday was a good Periscope day. Good Periscope day yesterday. Anything for flow coming in off the bat? MU earnings today. MU earnings this evening. That'll be fun. We can look at MU earnings.
Yeah, that could get some spice going.
See if there's anything interesting going
Spice.
on. Ooh, we got a spike in that tie, or yeah, SPX with a little pop there. Tide's trying to keep up. All right,
We
let's
already
look
looked
at
at Microsoft, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, dope.
Oh wait, no, we didn't. You interrupted it for Wendy's. That's
that
right.
makes sense.
Let's
That makes sense.
go.
That sounds
to
like something I would
Microsoft
do.
here.
Let's look at Microsoft. We have like
Oopsies.
5 requests for Microsoft.
Microsoft here, so just kind of looking at the premiums here today, looking bullish right now. I just want to look at the last 14 days. Yeah, I mean, this is not a lot of bullish flow coming into Microsoft here. A lot of bid side puts coming in here.
Tyler's in the chat now from the Unusual Whales.
Bid side calls, sorry. Oh boy. Oh
it's
boy.
the neck piece for me.
Oh, that's terrifying.
If you scroll back, Tyler, you'll see the full thing. I'm not gonna stand up again because I have to fuck with my camera and that broke.
I think you should. I think you should stand
Oh
up again.
fuck! All right, hold on a second.
Because there's other people too besides
Yeah.
you got to
Some
show
new
everybody.
people
You got to
in
show
Yeah,
everybody.
I mean,
That's
there's
new.
still 250 people in the Twitter chat from the initial pump, and I don't know what that says about you guys, but thanks for coming. All right, hold on. Let's see if I break it again this time.
Oh God.
Okay, here we go, baby. Like I said, it's short, and the neck piece he's talking about is actually a garter. But as you can see, I got these bad boys. It wouldn't fit. So it's a necklace today. I got myself a nice little French-made choker going on. So that's the kind of show you're getting today. And you Twitter folks are still here. So again, like I said, I don't know what that says about you, but thanks for coming. Anthony is zoned in. I just want to point out how hard
Dude,
he is
that's like
What?
it's
Yeah, you heard me.
terrifying.
You heard me.
Yeah, I'm focused. Oh my God, I can't believe we did this.
Anthony
Oh,
has some internal questions to work out, y'all. Cypher
Yeah,
Finance says,
I-
I think this look suits you so well. All right, man.
I think you should trade in this for like ever.
Well, so far I've missed 3 massive shorts because of it, so I don't know if it's gonna be the.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be the trading costume. But hey, my Spider-Man mask broke, so Friendly Neighborhood Stoner Man's kind of dead in the water. So now we're on to StoneyMaidTrades. I guess this is just my thing now.
Nicolette trades.
Yeah. Why
Mademoiselle
Nicolette? Nicole makes more sense.
No,
Nicolette
because it's gotta be a
sounds
French
like a
name. I mean, you kind of look like a cigarette in that thing.
I do a little bit, yeah. My pasty ass skin.
I was gonna just say dirty, but you know.
Bad for my lungs.
anyways, yeah, Microsoft here. Not a ton of bullish flow going into this recently. A lot of bid side calls would kind of scare me about going long, obviously, just because their bid side doesn't necessarily mean it's bearish flow. Could just be people getting out of the trade, because it looks like we come back here, had a massive pump in Microsoft. You know, it looks like some profit taking as we're coming on our way down there, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's bearish overall. But yeah, today, I mean, not seeing too much there. How's our flow today? Let's go in here. Yeah, not seeing too much for flow yet either. Some longer dated stuff here. I'm just kind of going through that volume. Yeah, I'm not seeing much for flow on on Microsoft there. Gamma wise, yeah, even the gammas, there's not a ton on it here. Absolute gamma is at 500. I mean, that's pretty far away to kind of, you know, look at it there. I would kind of pay more attention to it if we were a little closer, not $125 away from it. But yeah, a lot of acceleration on this one too. Got some acceleration down, acceleration up, which is going to be your negative gamma. Anything interesting on here? I mean, that 626, I mean, there's a little positive gamma up there. I don't know what we were trading at a high here. I know we were kind of up there. We were at 379 there, so 379.
Short.
What does that get us on?
I'm short.
What?
Short. I'm probably going to take it here shortly if they can't get all the way down. My full target's 662, but I don't know if they're going to give it to me. We're up 120 on this. I'm taking it. 150. 150, bitch! First Maid Trades trade is a win. Let's go! Oh, fuck. I don't want to win anymore.
God.
I got to lose the next 3 trades or they're going to make me do this
No.
shit every day.
No.
All right, what are we up? I want to see what that actually closed at. This is on the prop account. I told Anthony I'm not trading the personal account today because of the distraction. So we're going to target another payout. All right, I only did pocket $1.30 there. 127 bucks off of that trade.
Not bad.
A little bit of slippage on the exit, but they're kind of bouncing here anyway. Again, my full target's another like 50 points down. I don't have the balls because they're squeezed really tight into this tiny little dress. So I took my profit there. I'll be looking for a re-entry. If they just flush, we might be in a position to kind of chase it, but a little risky. All right, continue what you were talking about there with our heat zone. I just got to get better of talking when I trade instead of just taking the trade and being like, hey guys, look what I did, teehee.
Terrifying. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking. I mean, there's not much for gamma here. I mean, your highest kind of expirations are that 626 and your 629 there. I mean, you came up, we got very close to that 380 there, and you can see how price is kind of, you know, rejecting from that 380 there. So once price
briefly, and then as soon as they lost it, it was a big old flush.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you had the positive gamma there. Just keep in mind that we already kind of made a move up towards it there. A lot of negative gamma on that 629 down at 365. So I'm not looking too bullish on this right now. Yeah, and there wasn't much for flow either way on it yet. So I would say kind of that heat zone read, maybe a little bearish there, and then kind of combining that with the market tide here, a lot of bid side calls too. So I'd probably stay away from going long on it right now until we get some flow possibly on it. But yeah, that's your Microsoft read there.
Get dead at. So real quick, I'm just going to show why I jumped into that short. Let me get my little beautiful drawing tool open. Same thing that I always look for with shorts. When we start getting a little bit of a downtrend going, I like to regard these as stair steps. I kind of call the bottom of them the shelf, kind of where they hold support as they stair step down, then it becomes resistance to the downside. I was regarding this as another short. I mentioned when this happened earlier that it didn't bounce enough for me to take the short. I wanted it to test the bottom of that prior shelf, and that's exactly what they did. And that's where I got in. And the reason I took it off... Let me turn executions on. Get the fuck off of my screen, you stupid pen. Let me words. Execution marks. The reason I got out is because that was the top of the recovery shelf right here. This could have just as well been another stair step. It wasn't. That's why I didn't take it, because it didn't bounce to the shelf that I wanted to be safer with my short entry. We still would have won that short, but I wasn't comfortable with it. We didn't bounce enough for me to get comfy. Here we did. Right into it, right into it. Then on the downside, we tested the top of that shelf, so I got out. That's all there is to it. Looking at Periscope, not a huge Periscope element to this one, I'll be honest. Really, I was noticing as we bounced, we still had good spikes in net put premiums rising while we bounced. People were also buying calls, but that's just kind of in the same trajectory as SPY was. So that's like along with the ride rather than preempting it. When I see put premiums spiking while the price is jumping, that's preemptive to me. I like to see that if I'm looking for a short. But otherwise, we're still in this wide negative gamma zone with very few checkpoints on the way in either direction. And the big extremes are still there. So I went ahead and got out of that really fast. See money, take money kind of trade. But that's all there is to it on that short. That's why I took it. And right now, they're either going to flush or bounce and back test again. And I'm not going to we already won. I want to go 100% in the Maid outfit. And so we can stop now off of one trade, because that's 100%, and that counts. It counts. It counts.
Yeah,
Also, that's why I'm wearing a dress, because I half lost a bet. I kind of did it to myself. I ran a flash sale for the site about a month and a half ago and said if enough people subscribed, I would do an episode in a Maid outfit. And chat hit that target within an hour while we were still live. And so here I am, looking beautiful. You jealous?
That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Yeah, nothing for me on Periscope right now. Really wide range there. You got positive gamma both ways. You got negative gamma in there. I'm oh jeez. Yeah, I'm hands off right now. This is not a clean setup there. We can go look at even my flow feed. I mean, my flow feed's very quiet again out of the gate here. I mean, you got some decent stuff, but a lot of names are starting to kind of overlap earnings. We got earnings coming up in about a month. Speaking of earnings, MU reports this evening, and just kind of looking at the historical earnings on it here. Ooh, they are expecting a nice plus minus 10% move on that earnings there. It's got some interesting history for that expected versus actual move there. It tends to kind of favor, getting close to hitting that downside more historically, but when it hits that implied move, it's hitting it to the upside there. You got one outlier there, but yeah, that's going to be a interesting earnings when they're expecting a massive pop in earnings per share, and that makes sense, obviously, memory shortage and how expensive they are. I could see a big pop in earnings, but
yeah, speaking of that, I might have to replace my 4 terabyte hard drive, and I'm not feeling too hot about that. How expensive are those now? 4 terabyte NVMe. Is it bad? Am I going to be really sad that this hard drive's okay? That's not that bad. I expected worse given what RAM's been doing.
It's mostly RAM. Yeah.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't want to do it. Don't get me wrong. I still don't want to. Okay, that's pretty bad. Never mind. That was some bull. That's a Timo listing. Timo is not going to help.
Don't buy your fucking computer parts on Timo.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much a 4 terabyte is now? I paid $150 for mine.
Don't want to know.
540, 350, 370. I'll just go die. How about that? I'll just go. Yeah. The Samsung 990 Pro, which is the 4 terabyte I have, the 2 terabyte version is $370 right now. I'll just go climb in a hole and die.
That's
I'll
crazy.
just ride this hard drive till it dies. Actually, Jesus Christ, that trade we just
Jeez.
took. That trade we just took. It doesn't even pay for that. That's fucked.
Pays for half of it. Yeah, well, quarter of it.
Got that going for me. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, you know, open that tip jar. Hey, you want to open that tip jar?
Hey, Matt, can I have a show tip jar to fund my broken ass hard drive? This is the third hard drive that I've had a failure on since I started working at Unusual Whales in 2021. I'm the most unlucky sumbitch. I just am.
Jeez. Didn't Jay-Z have one fail too on the show?
No, his
Or what?
dumbass had a loose cable. And
Oh,
then
it was
then he paid someone $200 to plug his cables back in, basically. I was giving him so much shit. He's like, well, it took him like an hour and a half. I was like, how? How? Somebody who's never built a computer before can build a computer in 30 minutes. No lie. No lie at all. 2 hours, bro, you got robbed blind. Are you done with Micron?
Yeah, I was just kind of looking here. I mean, if it hits its implied move, it tends to favor the upside. Otherwise, you know, it's kind of the lower end there of the expected versus actual there. Yeah, I'm done with Micron. You can do whatever you want.
There's just a couple of straight up requests for right out of the gate here still for just blanket requests. I'm just going to make sure this request is optional. It is. Oh, it's got a nice little push going on it too. Oh shit, I can't do that on that browser. Come on, you piece of shit. Jesus Christ. PHM is the ticker.
PHM.
But they're having a day too.
It's a new one. PHM.
Pulte
Ooh,
Group.
up 7%. What do we got?
We got a
Not
7%
much for
day.
Flow coming in, maybe that 7.2 127.
Yeah, it's new.
This could be
It could be getting out.
be an
today, too.
exit today. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's again going back to the SWKS. You can't assume this is an ad. I would, you know, kind of bet with the pop though that this open interest will see a change tomorrow, especially, you know, the short dating this, they are 6% in the money. Keep in mind too, if they're in the money and they exercise these, you won't see that on the volume here. It's not a typical transaction, so you will not see that until the morning in that open interest updates. That's why I kind of avoid in the money too. Just, you know, some odd stuff can happen and you don't want to be kind of left out there. And the really deep in the money stuff is very arbitragey and just kind of, you know, not always the best. Let's look at that 821 140 because this is a new position 100%. And how do we know that? You have 100 contracts coming in here. We only had 39 open contracts, 100% an opening trade. I do want to look at that previous days just to kind of see. I mean, 38 contracts. You're not going to track this as a whale anyways. I mean, even 100 contracts isn't really a whale there, but for this chain, I quote whale. And there's not much context on it either. It's just the one big block trade, massive bid-ask spread. I don't have context when this flow comes in here. I like to see a little flow before it and maybe a little flow after, just to see how that IV changes, how that bid-ask is moving, spots filling, and so on. With how much it's up today, I would probably lean buy to open on it though. Anything else on it here? Yeah, that's really kind of it for contracts today. Let's go back to yesterday. Just want to see if there's anything preempted. Hey, maybe back there on 617.
Hey, for those of you in chat that are questioning your existence from today's episode, just be glad that I didn't do this when I weighed like 250 fucking pounds. I would really be filling this thing out.
Terrifying.
But I will
Yeah,
say,
I
this
mean,
dress
even-
was made for like a 5'4" woman, tops 150, and I am a 6 foot tall man who weighs 210. There's not a lot of breathing room in here. It's tight.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Anyways, Yeah, I wanted to come back here and look at 617 to see if there was anything kind of that stuck out there. Just I mean, smaller volume here, nothing really entertaining on that day. How's the heat zone look? Obviously, we already had a big pop there, up $9, so we were about 126. So I mean, just kind of looking here. I mean, we were 128 there, so had positive gamma below us. Not really. I like to see the positive gamma above us more so. I mean, 127 there. We were about 126. So I mean, you got that kind of pop towards that 7.2 expiration. That 717 does have some positive gamma above us still there. That 140. 135, 140 is that absolute gamma. So as we get to 140, I would look for a little resistance there. That is your call wall as well there too. And just if, again, I like using these heat zones. If you just kind of, it says it right there. I was going to say, if you scroll over, it'll tell you that it's going to, tell you it's probably resistance and support there. But yeah, it's in there. But yeah, I mean, strike above that spot with the largest positive net gamma. It's going to act as a Maid, but then dealers are going to sell into that when it gets there. Same concept as Periscope. So for those that use Periscope, that's good there. And then put wall, again, dealers are gonna buy dips there. Same concept as Periscope. Only difference is that this is only updated once with the open interest changes.
Open interest derived, which you'll find a lot of gamma for SPX and SPY are at other platforms as well. And we should have shorter time frames for Periscope, hopefully fucking soon, because I'm champing at the bit. But, stay tuned on that too. And on that note, taking notes, hold that thought. I'm slow. Jesus Christ. Click the thing I want. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Unusual Whales is running a massive July 4th sale starting today on the StoneyMaidTrades episode of Unusual Whales live trading show WhaleWatch. You can get up to 20% off. You can bundle across platforms, be it API or Flow. And not only that, if you are a monthly subscriber, you can upgrade the annual and get a whopping 15% off there. If you bundle together, you can get up to 20% off the shit on site. The bundles is a new thing, so check that out. And that is all.
Cool. Yeah, so not I mean, can I upgrade mine? Can I upgrade my?
Yeah, I don't think so, man. You kind of got what I got, except for like one thing. But you can't have that legally, so that's the one thing you know.
Yeah, that 717 is kind of the only outlier still for me there. 140 is kind of that possible target, and yeah, if we get up there, just kind of look for it to be a little resistance there. But other than that, yeah, good little pop on that one there. What is? I think you said you had another tick too. Let me go find it here. Oh, IBM. Yeah, IBM had a pop.
Did.
Ooh,
This must be what it was like when Davey Havoc's fiance left him for Skiba. God damn. That's a deep cut for one, Zigford. But I know we've talked punk before, so that checks out. I'm feeling a little bit more Davey than Skiba today, I think.
You better not spill that coffee on you, dude.
I know, I overfilled it and I get scared. That would be so painful. But yeah, I'm very much more in a Davey costume than a Matt Skiba costume today. I'm rocking the Skiba tats, but I'm rocking the Davey outfit. I'll take it. All right, let's look at IBM.
Me and Tucker are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was waiting for Tucker to ask it. Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, man.
Somebody in YouTube chat just brought something up that was worth talking about, is all.
Okay. All right, let's look at IBM here. So we were trading at a high, so I want to pay attention to that high. So we were at 261 here. Let's see what we got for flow coming in here. That 717 400 call, big chunk of ask side, but we do have some open interest on it, so might not be the cleanest read here. 54% out of the money. Yeah, this is not a clean read at all here on this one, so nothing on that one specifically. Thing in here, let me pop over to my contract.
This is
just do it this way too. It sounds like you're like still.
All right, it's gone.
Well, it's gone.
So,
was it Tucker?
yeah, it had to be.
Tucker, that did not sound like Nick's clicking. That sounded.
It wasn't. I was watching the meters. It was not me.
Were you watching his arm to see what it was doing at the time? Because that did not sound like a regular, mic issue to me. Tucker,
Dude, this thing's itchy as
goofy.
fuck. I'm dying over here. And it's
Don't take it
for as
off, dude.
revealing as it is, as little body as it covers, it's hot too. Like, I can't imagine anyone wearing this seriously. This is so uncomfortable and hot. If you go the French Maid route, y'all, spend some money on quality. Because let me tell you, this thing fucking sucks.
Jeez. Yeah, just kind of doing a full kind of overview look here on the volume days here. Yeah, not really seeing too much for new contracts here, but let's go back to IBM here. Let's just click in through here. Could have searched it, but I'm lazy. Nick's kind of frying my brain anyways. I want to look at the net premiums on this thing. Yeah, yesterday had a lot of ask side call premium. So let's go back to yesterday. Just looking at the contracts here, maybe that 626 270. Yeah, a lot of intraday kind of punting around there. So nothing really notable in there. How about this guy? Yeah, I mean, just you see all that volume, and I mean, this had an open interest drop. So I mean, you're getting nothing out of this kind of data right now, which isn't a bad thing. It can help you kind of avoid getting into something you shouldn't get into. Yeah, like this is all just very messy flow. Even this looks like it's maybe some contracts changing hands here. Let's see. Let's go back 7 days. Yeah, that 622, that was kind of your big volume. Even not even a little over half carried there, but you're just seeing big ask side candles here and that open interest dropping. Again, this goes back to just because it's at the ask doesn't mean it's an automatic buy or an add. And that's the same for the bid. Doesn't necessarily mean it's an automatic sell or
true.
They're closing. It bothers me when I see the people.
They just outright say
like,
buy. It's a sell.
They're double dipping there. I won't name the account, but they're double dipping on SWKS. Like, no, they're not. No, they're not. Like, it just bothers me. Like it just bothers me when I see that. Like, you're teaching people incorrectly.
I was with you. It looked exity to me, straight out. But it just would have been better for the story if it had been an ad. It would have been so funny.
Well, it technically it reported it as an ad, but then it was a misreport too. So that doesn't help. So I mean, it makes the story a little more difficult there. But it's a really good example. There's plenty of examples where you'll see kind of double ask side candles, and then you see people, they're adding to their position, then the open interest drops the next day. Like,
those of you just joining on Twitter, yes, I'm in address. I lost a flash sale bet. You guys subscribed fast enough and hard enough that I agreed to do a French Maid outfit episode, and this is that. We're currently 1 for 1 on future scalps using Periscope and price action, so 100% win rate on the Maid episode so far. We'll see if I get more opportunities. We are not even an hour into market, and it kind of looks like the NASDAQ wants to roll over again, but we're not in a spot I would want to enter yet. We're hanging out. Feel free to, as always, make flow requests in the chat. We will break down what we think we see. Actual straight-up contracts will take precedence over blanket requests, but we will do blanket requests as well. It just kind of depends on what comes in. So let us know what you want to see. We'll look at it, and I'll be cute while I do it.
Not seeing much in that for contract-wise. We can look at the heat zone, though, on it. We can take a peek at the heat zones on it. So keep in mind what I say we were at a high of. So we are near the high right now. So is that a 6 or an 8? Or am I about 62? Jeez. I'm going to need glasses. I think you fried my eyes, man.
Hey, man. Quit looking so hard. We did look at Micron a bit ago, Maurice. Sorry if you came in a little too late for that. PJ, we're not on Twitter every day. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, half an hour before market open. And we go for anywhere between 2 and 3 hours, depending on how exciting shit is, depending if people in chat have stuff for us to look at. But every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for sure. And this is actually a good opportunity to direct y'all. It's in my Twitter bio as well, at NicholasFNS. But we have an office hours site now where you can see when we'll be live. The really important ones, if you're a beginner, are going to be these office hours. The next one is today. Let me verify it's still happening here quick. But at 11:30 Eastern, about an hour and some change from now, Snorlax UW, the OG of Unusual Whales Flow, does kind of an onboarding session, going through the platform, taking questions, general basics about the site, how to navigate it, what the tools do, and you get, live Q&A. You can ask questions and shit there. That takes place in a Zoom call. So hop over to unusualwhales.com/office hours. Slap these shits on your calendars, and you won't miss us goofing off while we're trading. And you won't miss these really important ones Snorlax does on Wednesday. Again, 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Zoom. You'll have to click that link to join in. And then every Thursday afternoon, he does just a generic general flow review breakdown stream, kind of like this one without the dress, essentially. Really important ones. The Thursday one, and then the secondary Wednesday one that takes place on Zoom. You're going to learn a lot from those, so if you're new, I emphasize, go to that for sure. Bail on StoneyMaidTrades today in about an hour and 10 minutes, and go to this one. This one will be much more helpful if you're new and learning. You're not tripping, Safety Sloth. This guy is in a Maid outfit. It is what it is, homie.
Get Snorlax in a Maid outfit.
And I don't control trials, but we do have a banger sale going on right now. 10% off of everything. Up to 20% off if you bundle shit. 15% off if you upgrade. It's a lot going on. So if you want to check that out, you can get in for a lot cheaper than we usually do. Other than that, yes, I am indeed in a Maid outfit. I lost a bet during a flash sale. So we're feeling sexy today. And we are 100% on scalps so far. So we're chilling. I guess the dress works. And there's the dump. Damn. I wanted him to bounce higher, but it is what it is. We'll stick 1 for 1 for now. I'll get a new entry. While we're chilling, though, folks, feel free to drop in flow requests if you're on Twitch, Substack, Twitter, or YouTube. I'm keeping an eye. Our homie Tucker's keeping an eye. We'll pop him open.
From Waldo for AXTI. It says, please,
cool,
Maid, son.
Please, man, you son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
At least he didn't hit me with the ooh-woo.
Let's we got AXTI next here. Let me just finish up with IBM quick. Where at least on this week's expiration, so kind of a good example here is look where we were. I mean, we kind of opened down at that 259. We hit a low there of that 258. So kind of keep 259, 258 in your mind. Look where all that positive gamma kind of is, 255. We're trading, it kind of acted as support slightly there. So 255 is the heaviest positive gamma on this week's expiration here. Look where we kind of bounced. I guess not super close. Or 250. I mean, I'd treat it as support there. I thought we were a little closer there. My brain's not working because of, a couple distractions going on. I won't kind of.
Oh, we know you're distracted, buddy. We know.
Oh yeah. So that put wall 255. So again, kind of like what I was saying, it's going to act as support there. If we fell into that, we kind of got close. Obviously, nothing super major, but just kind of looking at the heat zones on the 717. That 23-day does have a lot of positive gamma on that 280 strike. Not a ton of gamma in between. I like seeing that. It could be more of a smoother kind of grind up to that. Possibly, obviously, anything can happen between then. I'm just kind of looking in here. Yeah, there's not, but even, I mean, that 7.2, that 8-day has a lot on 280. That absolute gamma is 300. So, I mean, there's ways to go up. Again, you're $40 from it there. So, don't think, it's going to automatically go up to 300. It's in time, it'll act as the strongest magnet pin, and this will change, obviously, as open interest changes and all that on contracts. But yeah, these, I'd say it's kind of more of a, maybe midterm kind of bullish read on the heat zones there. What's that 30-day? I don't know when they have earnings either. So just kind of keep in mind too, earnings season's coming up at the end of next month, sadly, or mid next month, end of next month. I hate earnings season so much. It just
Everything
sucks
just
because
feels like a
you'll see
messy ass lotto. I'm with you.
yeah. Well, you'll see so much flow, and like even like if you had, let's just say, earnings tomorrow on 6/25 so like MU, like earnings are tonight technically. So like even if you had like, let's just say 7/10 expiration, like you still have to hold that over earnings. Like it might not be related to earnings, but you still have to sit over that major event, which if you're in calls and MU absolutely tanks, yes, it wasn't an earnings play, but you're still being drawn down because of
Right.
that flow you chase. So I'm just not the biggest fan of that, which kind of sucks during earnings season, but you know, there'll always be another trade. You don't have to trade every single day. But IBM, that's what I was gonna say. What is 7/22? So I mean, you got a good month there on that. So I mean, none of that gamma really overlaps out there. I mean, you got that the 8-day out, and that 7/17. Those, I'd say that looks kind of, I mean, like a decent bullish read there. Got positive gamma above us, positive gamma above us here. I'd say I like the heat zone. No flow to go with it though yet. No flow yet. All right, let me do that one for Waldo here. Let's pull this up. AXTI. Dude, somebody's called me like 5 times in a row.
Tell them to shut the hell up. You got StoneyMaidTrades Day.
Yeah, and they're not leaving a message either. Like, leave me alone. Somebody's trying to dox. Somebody's doxing it. All right, AXTI here.
What's
Let's
your
see what we
Social
got.
Security?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's too many numbers, bro.
Oh,
You got a weird
dude,
ass
I can't
social.
even tell you I can't even tell you the last time I had to like talk about my socials. Was it 3, 5, then 4? Yeah. Hey, no, I was right.
Your social is not 3, 5, then 4. Your social is 3, 2, then 4.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
How
He's got
does
the
this guy
longest.
pay his taxes, man.
Oh god. The longest social security number ever made.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why they haven't got me for taxes yet. Okay, cool. That's just give them the wrong thing.
Bro, don't say that on live stream.
I pay my taxes, Tucker. It's okay.
Hey, don't
I
pump
pay
people to
them.
follow you in the chat, dude. Come on. What are you doing, man? Yeah, Wendy's is still going, Jay. You're right. It's it's on a heater based on that new CFO CEO partner going on that they've got. The new CEO and CFO of Wendy's were very successful together with Potbelly Sammy's. So people like that. Hoping they can do the same for Wendy's.
I can't believe you guys haven't ever heard of Potbelly's. That's insane.
I have.
I've had Potbelly's.
What are you talking about? Who said we didn't?
Maybe that was Jay-Z. Like, what's that?
Bro, you're trying to get us on something we didn't even say.
All right, let's finish
Kind of,
AXTI.
yeah. All right. AXTI here. I'm not seeing much for contracts today off the kind of bat. There's a lot of mixed stuff kind of going on here. I mean, maybe that 626.70 call, which is a 1-day expiration, but it's a big 87% multi-leg. You're probably not worth even kind of doing. Let's just see. It looks like a roll. They rolled the contracts down to 70. So, I mean, two days out though, and 2% on the money is not too bad, but you know, I'm not a big fan of the short dated stuff like that, especially on a day when you're down that much. Yeah, are you talking about the Maid outfit not being that bad? So we're gonna have that every show.
Bad.
Got
It's
it. Cool.
fuck.
Nope, too late.
I feel like I'm gonna break out in hives any moment.
All right, let's look at our heat zone here. Not too much for the heat zones there. A lot of negative gamma. We were at 70. So I mean, again, just kind of pay attention to that. We were, you know, before the big drop there, we were trading about $78. Look where all that heavy negative gamma is. 75, 70, 65. Look where that's kind of, you know, getting pulled to. We don't have any positive gamma on here to really pull us up in a direction. So all that negative gamma is acting like an accelerant, and that's why you're seeing that big drop today. And I mean, that was right out of the gate. Look where you start. I mean, 76, and we're absolutely down. That just drug us down there massively there. And it hit all three of those kind of gamma levels there. Obviously, it doesn't happen for every name. I wish it did, but yeah, it looks like kind of all the heat zones have been hit on that. So I would kind of wait for something new on this one. And then we have Adobe from Maurice here from the Twitter feed here.
Do you guys like these
ADBE.
these gamma zone reads? Because I think they're kind of dope, and I don't use them, so I'm glad that Anthony does and can give these little reads on them. It's good context.
Somebody's got to use them. Somebody's got to. And I mean, they're newer. They've only been around for maybe about a month now.
Yeah, they're
So
newer.
it's cool. It's cool. I was messing around on like a Saturday night. I'm like, dude, what are these? I'm like, that's super sweet.
Ooh, piece of candy.
All right, let's look at Adobe here. Anything over the last 14? Just, I mean, flat line here. I mean, got big bid side call there. Believe that's when we had earnings back there on the 12th. I believe earnings was the 12th. Do not quote me 100%. Hey, it was the 11th. Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough. I was right. I was right. Big spike in put premium back there on 617. So I want to go look at 617. That is kind of the only outlier there, and looks like a lot of that's already kind of expired there. So not really anything notable left there. Let's go back to today. Yeah, not really seeing too much flow wise there. Again, a lot of volume here. Got a lot of open interest there, so not really anything specific kind of sticking out. Let's see if we can just kind of weed down that flow a little bit. Not too much, it looks like. 7, yeah, not seeing too much there. Let's do a heat zone read on it there. Okay, let's see. So 2 days out. So a lot of positive gamma at that 200 level. So I would look for maybe potential rejection if we get closer to that. What were we trading at a low there? So yeah, I mean, again, good example here. We're trading at 196 here earlier in the day. Where was all that positive gamma? Up at 200, 190, 202. So I mean, you see how it kind of goes towards that positive gamma a little bit. Now, once we get here, it's going to act as resistance, but that's a good example there, kind of seeing how it goes intraday. Even that negative gamma here, 200 there. I'm looking at 200 as being a little resistance there. Right now, you got negative gamma there, and you got the positive gamma there. I look at that as resistance there. So Colwell's at 202.50 there. I just want to look at it. I like flipping between these two different views here. Put Wall's way down there at 130. Yeah, I think when we get to that 200, look at all that net gamma here on their strikes here. That's I would look for maybe kind of a little resistance spot as we come up here. Just kind of looking at the premiums too. There's not much at all on this name here. I mean, even 30 days out there. I mean, it's a flat tape there just on the net premiums there. It's nothing super, I'd say, appetizing sticking out there to me. But yeah, I would almost kind of keep an eye at that 200, see how that price reacts there, because that gamma zone's kind of telling me maybe we're going to run into a little resistance there.
Word.
And then we have another MU. We can do MU one more time. here, because we might have some flow on it now. I did have some flow hit my tape. Look at my tape. Just absolutely dry. Dude, there's been a lot of rocket flow lately here too. I've seen them rocket flow the last couple days here, but yeah, I had MU flow hit my feed here for earnings. This I would consider an earnings play 100%. Obviously, they expire this week here. I'm not going to spend $52 on a contract for earnings. I absolutely not. And they're already, I will assume, again, you won't know until that open interest updates, but I'm going to assume they're probably out already. Just look at that there, 2,100 plus your 1,400, so you're about 3,500. Hey, very, very close to that volume size there. I think this person may have got also 53. What was this one? 63. Yeah, I mean, with that average, I'm not doing the math. They're on a $56 contract, but they might be kind of getting out there, just maybe slightly red break even there. We won't know until tomorrow if this is truly an exit, though. I would want to bet that it's probably an exit or somebody else is going to hold those contracts. So that open interest update will be big as well there. What's even look at all that volume from yesterday. Just tons of little hits. Actually, let me just go back to yesterday. Look at all this here. I mean, you see this in real time and you're like, oh, hey, a lot of that's going to carry over. All of that got out yesterday. And that was all at the end of the day there. I mean, this is very, very messy volume. And we didn't even have that volume go over that open interest until, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time there. So that was at the end of the day. And then you're just seeing all those big spikes again. Only 200 contracts carried over, so not the best there. And I'm gonna assume if you're talking about MU, you want to know about their earnings. I need to clean up my tabs here, man. I always have 1,000 open, man. It's bad.
Yeah, that'll lag you
MU,
out.
anything.
That uses up a lot of memory.
Yeah, well, I've got like 5 tabs open on my other screen too. Got some puts here, but again, very high multi-leg, very far out of the money for 8 days. Obviously, the earnings impact a 10% move for the implied move. If it hits it, could be good, but that's pretty far out of the money. Very high multi-leg. Let's see if we can see what the multi-leg is. Let's see. I just find the larger size in here. Here you go. Oh, it's a roll. So they actually rolled those out. So they're closing that 626.550 put and they're rolling them to that 72550 put. So I would jeez. I would still consider it bearish there, but look at all that volume that was on that 550 put there. That 626. Yeah, there's just kind of a lot going on there. So that's one we're closing here. This is that. I wonder if this is part of another big multi-leg trade. They're just rolling puts out there. No, this looks like it's that the opener there. So yeah, that's they rolled them out. Again, I still would treat anything that's overlapping earnings with a grain of salt there. About these 626 1240s. Again, another one that looks like it could possibly be an exit there, maybe. Maybe they were short those calls. You got 3,500 there. You got 3,100 here. Very close to the same sizing.
If we see that drop, they took profit on a short.
Yeah, that's...
Look at that dump, Rooney, dude. They sat through some pain if those were short, though. Holy shit.
Yep.
3,500-ish filled. They sat through $3,000 per contract of pain.
Yeah, I mean...
I would be... Generally, when that happens on puts, I'm like, whatever. Puts tend to...
Yeah.
Out of the money puts, they'll sell those to open, expecting them to just expire worthless. I'm way less confident in that idea with calls, especially on anything semis or memory related right now. That is the biggest nutsack I've ever seen. $3,000 per contract in the red on a short. He's swinging it. He's swinging it. He wouldn't be able to wear this dress. This dress is way too short for that kind of ball sack. God damn.
I like selling premium more on puts because, if you have to buy the contract, I sell premium on contracts that, names I like. So like if I had to, buy it, like at least I like the stock and I get it at a discount, but yeah, like call. I don't sell calls that often just because it's there's an unlimited risk with that. A stock does not have a ceiling.
Unlimited risk.
Does not have a ceiling as where puts you have a floor of 0 at least.
Well, to be fair, you do have a floor of 0 on puts. Now technically short puts do not have infinite downside like short calls do. But I promise it'll feel like it does.
It's good, yeah. you can still get blasted, but
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's. I tend to sell those.
Technically not infinite, But if you sell, yeah, they can still go up in value pretty fucking big. I don't think that if you are a retail or trading a moderate to small account, you should even consider shorting. Unless at the very least you have a shitload of shares to protect that short for you.
Yeah, especially naked shorting. Like, do not naked short. I know there's some people that do. I won't name names. Me, but
I mean, I might as well be naked. But like, I've taken a couple shorts so far this morning.
Yeah, I mean, like the kind of naked shorts that I take, I will I see a lot of weekly Teslas coming on like a Friday where they're like 55% out of the money. Like, that I'll collect 30 cents a contract, doing nothing. I mean, the odds of something dropping, but like, I know Webull, I think they restrict you from naked selling unless you have at least 10K in your account. Don't quote me on that, but I know I think that's what it was. I know there's a limit.
I don't go on Webull anymore because I'm still mad at them about what they did to our show account. I'm still pretty pissed about that.
Yeah, that's...
For those who don't know, we took a show account from 1,000 to about 4,000 with options, and then I took it from 4,000 to about 7,000 with futures scalping, testing out Webull's futures platform. Then I got locked in a trade and couldn't get a hold of their trade desk to close it, and we got to watch our show account evaporate in about a half hour's time. It was dope. I was really happy about it, and I'm still super happy about it. That's why we've been using the really small show account alongside a couple of prop accounts for now. But we'll be back. We'll be back to punting a real account for real before too terribly long. I'm short on the second prop account, by the way, and I'm already about to take profit. They're basically at target. So we are 2 for 2 on StoneyMaidTrades, baby. We got about 130 on the other account. That was about 120 on this one. I don't like that we keep winning. I need to lose one. Stat. Otherwise, people are going to think that the dress is a good luck charm.
I
we can't
think
fucking have that.
Charm. I think it's a good luck charm.
We can't have that. Oh, shit. What's going on, Electra? Cheers. If you scrub back, you'll see the whole dress, but I'm not standing up again.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's short. You get to see my Norwegian thighs for a flash of a second. And you'll see why the garter's on my neck and not on my leg.
It's a great look, though. It actually really does help.
Yeah, does it help?
These EQXs are interesting to me. This is one of those names, though, that kind of talking about there. It overlaps earnings. It's not necessarily an earnings trade. I mean, we don't truly know, but 5% out of the money, long dated, or more mid long term there. Big spike in call premium here, and then when you actually look at the flow here too, I love the flow. The flow looks very good. I just don't like the earnings overlap. Look at that big spike in IV there. Spot fills at the ask that entire time here. These look buy to open. The stupid earnings. It goes back to the earnings. Doesn't necessarily mean it's an earnings play. We could get a pop tomorrow or next week too. You don't know. You just don't know if it's truly, they're waiting for earnings.
Right, I am going to get a soda because I'm out of coffee, so I guess everybody can see the legs quick.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to get up. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. He's going to get us banned for that one.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Very terrifying. Tucker, that's so scary. Is anybody talking about him in the work chat at all?
No.
Like anybody?
Basically, no messages this whole morning, actually.
Oh, God. They're probably all in therapy right now because of him.
Yeah, I know. Nick and I are the only ones who've sent messages this morning for the work chat.
Oh, that's scary.
Did you guys just sit there and goon while I was gone? Why is it so quiet?
No, I was just asking.
We're basking in the afterglow.
Yeah.
No, I was like, did anybody say anything in the work chat about it?
No, literally no.
No, nothing.
That's.
The only thing is
terrified.
Nothing. I'm gonna assume the thank you was the flow read and not the dress.
GLW. These
It can be both, right, Tayabe?
It can be both.
Yeah. Poet calls. Yeah, I'm not having much hit my feed there, and yeah, I kind of finished up with MU there. I'm sure we'll do another MU read before the end of the show too. But let's just hop around the feed here and see if there's anything. Yeah, just kind of a lot of multi-leg stuff, multi-legs involving shares. That's stay away from that. Stay away from the multi-legs involving shares. That's kind of my main thing. I'll do on. How about these? Let's see, 1,200 contracts, 58 days. Again, another one that overlaps earnings by 10 days.
On.
Doesn't necessarily mean that it's
I think a
an
couple
earnings
months
play,
ago we caught something
but
pretty spicy on this one.
I feel like it was maybe.
I don't
Just
remember.
looking through here. Nope. Yeah, I it seems familiar. Maybe a little bit. Maybe somebody sent us the flow. Yeah, nice IV spike here. Getting spots filling at the ask here. IV stays up that entire time. The flow looks good. It's just the earnings overlap thing there. I mean, big spike in net call premium. This is responsible for that. Look at your timing there. That net volume is massive there. It's one of those names that's up kind of already a little bit on the day. I wouldn't really consider it too much of a chase with it being 58 days out. If there were weeklies, I'd probably say they're probably chasing a little bit more. Yeah, these are interesting. Again, just one of those stupid earnings overlaps, though. God, I hate earnings, and I don't hide the earnings flow because I mean you'd miss out on
Sometimes you'll
so
get a
much flow in
banger
here.
that just
Yeah,
screams, "Look at me, please."
like something like this, like the EQXs here or the on-ons. They're 58 days out. You don't have earnings for 48, 49 days. Like maybe if I want to nibble on that, I won't trade like a full position in case it truly is an earnings play. But just you might get a move before then. You just got to kind of redefine your strategy a little bit if it overlaps earnings. Like I will probably do like a quarter of my normal position if it just in case. And if I have to swing it over earnings, it's not a full size position. I really don't like swinging anything over earnings, but you hate to miss out on something like that flow there. And then if you hide the earnings too, I mean, can come down here, then you can hide the earnings somewhere in here. I leave it on. I just gotta look in here. Earnings. Yeah, see, like you can avoid the earnings, but look what it does to the flow feed here. There's absolutely nothing now.
Well, to be fair, when you have a couple of big names, like we have Micron, right? When you have a couple big names, the big flow tends to come in around those names. Now, whether or not it's directional is a completely different discussion.
Yes, very true. But yeah, no, that I leave it on there. And that's the same with the multi-legs. I don't trade the multi-legs. I just leave them on there. Because if I see a big multi-leg trade, so like let's say like Dell right here, like look at that $152 contract. Like this is it they rolled them. Like, it's just nice to see what's going on as a whole there. Like if I get rid of multi-legs, like maybe if I'm bullish on Dell, I see a bullish multi-leg come in there, that kind of helps back up my thesis there that it's a bullish trade. Now if I'm hiding that, I don't see that come in there. But is this relevant 900 days out? Probably not to most people there. I mean, to me, I could care less about this trade. I just like seeing there's bullishness on something. Like if I wanted to be bullish on Dell there.
Word. Glad I could help.
Yeah, I'm doing a good job. Doing a good job over there.
I do what I do. So far we are at 27,000 views on Twitter. Lovely. Lovely.
Well, we are popping here into some positive gamma right now.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at Periscope, man.
I think that short we just took is going to be the last one for a second. We are above the intraday high on the NASDAQ right now, pushing up on the overnight session highs. I am hands off currently. We might have to end the day green on the StoneyMaidTrades scalping.
I haven't taken anything, man. I'm not taking anything.
Yeah, we've kind of cleared all of that negative gamma. We now have positive gamma below us again that can act as support. There's no short here anymore.
Yeah, all that
I think shorts are dead in the water.
Off.
Maybe I'll test the luck of the French Maid, and if we get a good dip, I'll just play my normal short strategy upside down and take a chance at a long. But right now it's straight up chasing. I'm gonna need like 130 point drop on the Nasdaq to get in. I guess
we need to
pull
back to 74.
Around 800s even, 29,800s even, about 60 points down to 70 points down. There could be a long entry. Those are the two rejection points that we had. Basically right there at 793. Those rejected on the last two attempts to break out to the upside. So I would keep my eye there for another back test to it if they even do. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking at my intraday levels up here from prior weeks for a short entry. But we've got a long way to go till then. We got 200 points to the upside on the Nasdaq before I have firm resistance. Anything in there is kind of like diddling in the middle a little bit.
Yeah,
watch them like fire off a 300-point dump right now, right after I fucking said that.
I would have probably looked long, maybe around there, but we'll see. There's so much. I mean, that at least that positive gamma kind of dropped off below there. I would have liked to see that. Yeah, that update there, that 929.30 was a nice little update there. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Geez, they were just slapping SPX calls. I've been messing with the flow alerts too again there. I kind of, you know, for people that don't actually use the flow alerts tab, I kind of like this for beginners more. I like the flow alerts for beginners because you can kind of, you know, whittle down that flow a little bit so it's actually hitting that specific rule you're looking for. The only difference between the flow feed and that is the flow feed is going to capture everything. So like these HLs here, it doesn't come in as repeated hits or anything, but if you look at the flow alerts here, it's going to just mark that repeated hit. So I typically hang out on the flow feed, but I've been messing around with the flow alerts page here. I mean, it's good for kind of beginners there. Like if you're just looking, let's say you want to buy calls or buy puts more so there, I just put on that repeated hits ascending fill there and just kind of go from there. So I mean, like you got 4 names today, like those Rocket 731.15 calls. They already pumped a little bit there, but you're getting, because I mean that's what you like to see is repeated hits, ascending fills. If you're looking for ask side, you know, calls or puts, and then vice versa. If you're looking for, you know, sells there, you'd want to see that descending fill there. But yeah, those rockets took off. We were gonna look at those rockets, but we just kind of got a little distracted.
Rocket ship, rocket man, burning up the field out there below.
Singing in the dress, adorable.
I got the dress on. Adorable. I'm gonna bust out some Elton John, buddy. There's no avoiding it.
So, oh, these are from yesterday. Duh. There just hasn't been anything today. Let me just.
Okay, Nasdaq, can you pull back an appropriate amount and let me long, or can you knife back below support so I can short? This is getting lame as shit. I guess keep the flow request coming, but I wanted to fire some more off. We're 2 for 2 on Stone. Well, 3 for 3 technically. Fuck me. I took a tiny one. I hate my. Fuck me. What's going on, Unknown? Thanks for coming, homie.
You got another one. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, I like the different rules that you can put on there on the flow alerts there. So like, you know, if you're just looking for something specific, it's nice to have that there. I've been messing with it over the weekend a little bit there. Cool tool. I mean, one of the first kind of feeds I started out with just so you could kind of understand what rules being hit there. Then graduated to the flow feed there. FCX. How about these guys? 71070 call. No earnings play. Good.
A buddy of mine noted that my chest hair is accentuating the lighting and making it look like massive cleave. Some of that cleave's real, man. Don't you downplay my voluptuous body, you dick. My cleave's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like a shadow.
Trying to push them together more.
You should have stuffed it. Tucker's just having the time of his life in the corner.
He's stuffing, it's lying. I'm not gonna lie to the men's. I'm not gonna lie.
You gonna start an OnlyFans after this?
I don't know, man. Maybe I might have to. Only shorts.
Okay.
French made only shorts.
Only shorts. I mean,
that's all I fucking do on the show is take shorts.
I was gonna say,
and as you can see right now, I'm not allowed. There's nothing to short.
Yeah, these FCXs look kind of good here to me. I mean, big IV, not a massive IV spike, but IV spike when it comes in spot price rises. It's not right at the ask here. I would still lean buy to open on these here. Look at the timing here too, all the same timing. So if this is all part of the same trade here, you'd technically be seeing that ascending fill, spot price rising. I like these. I like these. I see FCX flow every once in a while, and usually it does pretty good here.
FCX is usually playable.
Yeah, I'll save these ones. These are ones we can come back and take a peek at. But yeah, these look pretty good there. And you know, it's one of those kind of preemptive counter trend trades there. I mean, this was your spike in that call premium there. That's because if you look at this here, let's just pop over here. This is 17% of that total volume on the day there. So that's a big chunk of contracts coming in there. Oops, I can't save that because I already saved it once. I need to save this one.
FCX. After this, we have a couple for ALLT and QXO. What the fuck is QXO?
Yeah,
oh,
sounds
QXO.
good. Let me just pop this in.
Yeah, I said the same thing when I said that. I'm like, is that even a thing? I've heard of that.
Oh boy, what a show! What a show!
Actually, QXO has a couple of contracts worth looking at, I think.
Cool. All right, 1 second here.
We had really big volume on the $23 call for July back on the 18th, and that was pretty much a full carryover. Only 63 contracts didn't carry over. So that position opened up nice and fat. It's still open. I kind of hope for their sake that they shorted that. Otherwise, they are underwater as fuck. All right, we have an initial fill at 15, which is a nasty ass, basically mid fill. And then it actually went higher on the larger order. But given that spread there, man, Anthony, you're going to like this one. This is actually a good read from your point of view because you look at implied volatility a lot more than I do. I was kind of hoping for this, homie, that these were short. But look at that IV jump from 67.5 to 72.8.
Yeah, and you got that spot
calls.
price rising too.
Yeah.
And you got that spot price rising too.
Let's look at the 23s because those the exact same day, exact same size. Actually, literally, hold the fucking phone. Did this guy do a sneaky spread? Oh, I already had the 23s open. I'm an asshole. All right, let's look at the 18s. Not the same size. We've got a builder here though. Look at these day-over-day open interest changes. And the majority of them, except for the 18th, that looks like a positional trim where the contracts got handed off. So we had 1575 contracts transacted and only 102 changed in the open interest. Odds are one of these larger positions that's been sitting in here for a couple of days longer, trimmed a little bit there. And that makes sense. It was a profitable day. And it's been kind of downhill from there. So anyone that longed these calls probably isn't happy. But this is kind of a messy fill area if you look at these. Here we have what appears to be shorts back on the 16th. Then a big pop in ask side flow on the 17th. Let me look at those because I think the 17th carried over. 250. I'm going to sort this by size first. I want to see where the bigger part of those fills came in. Oh my God, scroll wheel. I need to replace my hard drive and my mouse. I'm having a bad time this year. All right, 25. Right at the ask on these 18s.
Have gone up that much.
The 18s are good. I think those were probably longed, but they're kind of underwater right now. Like, let's assume here we have the average fill of $1.09. Today they traded as low as 30. So if these are long, they're pretty underwater on their $1 million in premium. If they happen to get really lucky fills on a short, and these were indeed short rather than long, they're probably happy. But the fills and that pop in implied volatility and that increasing fill price on those 23s, I'm speculating these were long, man. And I don't think this trader's very happy. First order was a mid-fill, but very small. The larger sizes, we again have that increasing fill price. The bid-ask not changing from 115 to 120. They're all filling at 120. And blind volatility didn't change all that much. 60.62 to 60.65, 61, 61. I think these were long, man. I think this is a long that's underwater. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean the flow looks good. The flow looks good.
Not if you bought it that day.
yeah. Well, I mean, the internals. I kind of missed the last half of that, to be honest.
Oh, fair enough.
Just kind of agreeing with you there.
Those 18s and 23s both look long to me for July, and they're underwater by a lot. The 23s traded as low as 5 today, and the average fill on the size was 19. I guess that's not terrible. The 18s are in a little bit more trouble here. They had a $1.20 fill, and these traded as low as 30 today. So, you know, they're down like 75% on these if these were indeed long. The issue I'm having is all of the volume between those two entries. I'm not confident how much of these positions are still open. Here we had that 10,000 transact again, 7,500 carried over. So we do have new positions building. And on the 18th, again, we had that almost 1,600 volume transact with only 102 differential in open interest. So likelihood is there of this large 7,400 position trimming. And then on the 22nd, again, another new position opened up, almost 1,900 contracts. It's hard to tell where that original fill is. I don't know if that same trader's still in or not. Kind of hard to read. We do have new positions building, don't get me wrong. But it again, we've got volume without the carryover follow through into open interest. I think that original trader has sizably trimmed their position. Having a bad time if they're long. That's all I got on QXO, were those two contracts that were interesting. You want to take a look at the heat zone?
I took a long while you were doing it. I'm snagging about 50 bucks
Oh, you
right
spicy
now.
bitch. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just trailing.
Oh, you got it right on the breakout candle. That's my man.
That's
Fuck yeah.
I gotta show you the. I gotta show
so
the.
So we're 4 for 4
here.
on the show with the Maid outfit. Son of a bitch.
I feel like you taking a trade without saying anything, but I didn't want to interrupt you. But no, this is what got me to get in here. So we were trading right here at the time. Watch this update here. Watch this big chunk of positive gamma here. Watch what it does. Expands significantly. That's where I hopped in. I probably left a little on the table, but I'll take it there. Nice little 40 bucks, I bet. Probably, let's just see. Yeah, 38 bucks. Hey, I'll take it though. We'll take it. That's all that I took. Usually I don't take the momentum going into positive gamma, but seeing that upside positive gamma expand significantly is kind of, you know, I would look at this almost as support now at that point there.
Someday my nuts won't be super constricted by a tiny dress, and I will start longing. I'll do it eventually. It'll happen.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's I'm kind of the same with shorts, though. I kind of have that, you know, just that kind of bullish mentality where, you know, stocks tend to go up there.
Just so you guys get an idea of what's going on in the Unusual Whales Discord.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're popping off, y'all. We're having a good time, eh?
Hey, and you haven't had to ban anybody yet.
Yeah, let's fucking invite it by bringing it up.
Well,
that should go well.
I get yelled at. I get yelled at by the girlfriend all the time too, because I'll say something like, I'll be like, "Yeah, the dog hasn't shit in the house for a month and a half," and then
Nate's
guess what he does
bitching that
later.
there's no bunny ears headgear. Look, man. Good morning and looking great. Thanks, Full Metal. I appreciate you. How do we feel about Pfizer puts? We've got a Pfizer put request.
Man, I want to snag another.
I dropped a link to that
but...
in the chat.
I'll pop it.
That's
man,
chasing. Don't get giddy after a win. Let it come back to you. You'll get another chance.
I won't.
And if you don't, oh well. There's tomorrow in Power Hour. You know, get choppy in Power Hour. Oh, my hard drive glitched. Ooh, did you guys see that camera lag on the show? God, I don't want to have to buy another fucking hard drive. This is the third one that's failed since I started working here in 2021, man. Why am I so goddamn unlucky?
Dude, that scares me because I haven't had. I'm not gonna jinx that one. No, I'm not gonna say that one out loud. I ain't gonna say that one.
Keep
out
that
loud.
mouth shut. What are you doing?
All right, so let's see. So it looks like there was a blanket request for SPX too. There's so much SPX.
SPX is going to be much.
Yeah, there's too much
We
there unless you had a
use-
specific
When we're taking
contract.
scalps, we're basically using aggregate SPX data from market maker
Yep.
positioning. Don't get me wrong, but the actual raw flow for SPX is like the biggest shit show you're going to see.
Yeah, like
Sometimes you
I'll-
can catch some
I'll
momentum
pop it
shit
up
in
just
there.
for fun.
But that's usually via interval flow.
Yeah, I
It can
mean,
get
like,
messy. It can get messy. It'll be basically impossible to do a clean read on
yeah,
SPX.
like look at all the volume, and it's gonna always be on 0 days too. 'Cause
We
it's
do have that
obviously
ALLT
everybody's kinda-
request.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll hit that one. The ALLT. Oh yeah, that's one that popped yesterday. Yeah, we can go back and look at that one.
Hell
There.
yeah.
Yeah, but so like SPXW here too. Yeah, I mean, there's just too much going on. Unless there's a specific opening contract, I don't see a ton of them. So you know. And then did we do GLW for Waldo? Was that the one?
I don't know. Was it?
I don't think. Okay, I just didn't know if you did. It was trading.
All right, we
I
got
was like, I don't
GLW
know.
for Waldo, and then we'll do ALLT for Electra, and then we will do those Pfizer puts for our man Full Metal Max.
Perfect. All right, GLW here. So up 11% on the dam. Just kind of looking through that volume here. A lot of volumes, kind of, shorter than that open interest here. Maybe this 918 could be a little interesting. It's already kind of moved here. Still a lot of open interest already to kind of do anything with. Yeah, you see that big spike back there on 6/8 at $29 a contract. They're 37 now. Would not surprise me to see them take some profits, and just maybe some other traders are trading as well too. Let's see. Let's go to the main page here. Corning. I don't even know what the hell this company is. One of the world's leading in materials science. All right. 14 days. Oh yeah. I mean, this has had some good call premium on there.
Girl.
Oh God. Yeah, a lot of this volume coming in is already a little shorter than that.
I will say I'm a little grateful that today it's a little bit below averages for total unique viewers on Twitter. We're at 15,000 unique viewers rather than our 30 to 40,000. So I'm going to take that as a good thing, but it might also mean that the general population of Twitter is not so hot about a dude in a dress.
Terrified by you. I mean, I
don't know. I mean,
blame
I
them.
think.
Hey
I
man,
think
it's
probably has something to do
okay.
with
It's
the-
okay every now and again if you gotta question your sexuality and maybe come to terms with yourself. I look hot. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be shy. I look hot.
No bias.
Hey,
No
Hey.
bias there, I'm sure.
No bias at all.
on that one.
No bias at all.
Yeah.
But again, just be glad that we didn't do this like a year ago because I was 45 pounds heavier and this would be like tearing, So we're vibing. All right, back to Anthony. Hey.
So yeah, the GLW. So we opened about that kind of 194-ish area, 192-ish, give or take a little bit. Look at our heat zone here. 200, 210, 217. Where are we kind of heading up to right now?
Ooh.
I mean, the heat zones are fun. The heat zones are good. 200. What was that support there again? Or no, we were at 190. So we were slightly below that kind of support a little bit there. Open below. But yeah, I mean, that thing just absolutely ran, hit all those high levels. 23 days out. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much in line with all the heat zones right now. I would say I wouldn't chase it right now. Well, I gotta go back one more time. Absolute gamma's at 200. So we went up towards that absolute gamma there. Where is our call wall at 250? Oh, there's still kind of I don't think we're gonna see a $40 move on it today. I mean,
With that
anything
attitude.
can happen, but I mean, there's still a lot of net gamma here on the call side of things here up to 250. So find some more flow. I didn't see anything flow wise though. Nothing really new flow wise there. All right, so GLW, I'd say that
is next.
ALLT. I did have actually. I think that's the one that I sent you. Yeah, look at that 7 cent. Oh boy, they're not really up anymore today. But yeah, look at this name. This came in on Thursday. This is one that I actually kind of traded. I don't usually trade names under $10 just because they're so slow, but this was the whale that caught my attention there. The 618 5100 size whale coming in there. At the time, it was a clean opening trade. Actually, we'll just go back to 618 and look. So here's how that flow looked on the day here. Have 4,000 come in, little volume come in right after here. Look at that net call premium spike there. This alone is responsible for the net call premium spike. And just kind of looking at the previous 30 days too. Again, a name that doesn't get a ton of option volume there. So that's kind of sticks out to me. Obviously, opening trade at the same time. Let's just go in here and look at this one here. Look at that IV increasing once. Nice big IV spike there. Spot price rising. It's in a repeated hits ascending fill. So kind of going back to the flow alerts chat there too. If you had your flow alerts set up here, and you can filter it however you want and all that fun stuff. But like if you were just having it pull repeated hits ascending fills, this is one that it would have pulled there.
God
versus
damn it, I'm winning
looking
another
through
trade in the Maid trades.
You took a short.
I did. We're up about 90 on it. There might bounce it here. I'm probably just gonna
4 for 4.
You can keep going. You can keep going. This trade's gonna be over before I can even really talk about it. That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we did get a little volume again here. 2,000 contracts after the fact. Again, right away you have to double check that open interest because that 2,000 could drop off here. And this is one of those 5-cent increment contracts too. So getting filled at the ask isn't very difficult if you're, trying to get out of something there, especially when they're trading up at 30. But all of that carried over, and then we had another 2,300 traded here on Monday. So let's go back to Monday. Another spike here again. Got to double check that open interest, but all of that carried over here. Then we had a big 4,000 size volume yesterday. Let's go back here, 3 days. Oh, yes. So this looks like it was probably some profit taking because you got 4,000 contracts traded. And you see a big bid side candle there, 1,800. And then you have about another 18. So you're about 3,600 there. You only had about 2,300 carryover. So there was some contract closure, about 30. But yeah, those made a big pop there, 25 up to a high of 37. I always get confused when I see it show it's a high of 37 when it's a 5-cent increment traded stock. So I would almost put that high.
I really hate the 5-cent increments.
And
what's even more annoying about them is they're not consistent. Like it'll differ by broker. Like you'll see on a lot of like retail heavy brokers like Webull, Robinhood, what's that other one? E-Trade, kinda. Not really. Fidelity, that's what I'm thinking of. You'll see them there, and then maybe on Schwab, it's normal 1 cent. It's not consistent. So sometimes you'll see, even on 5-cent increment contracts, sometimes you'll see like a 1 cent increment fill. That's the only reason. Some brokers do it differently. I don't fucking know why. I don't even know what determines whether it's going to be 5 cent or not. But they're annoying nonetheless.
Odd sometimes. Well, we'll say 37 for the high then. So I mean, good 25 cents to 37. That's a significant pop there. Anything new on it today? Let's just see. Yeah, nothing new on it today. I mean, it was trading up at 33 again, 35. So I mean, these were still in there. But let's see if there's anything else new on it today. For flow wise, there again, just looking at that 14-day there. There's your spike on the 18th again, a name that doesn't get a lot of traction there. Yeah, all I'm seeing today is kind of a 72 volume hitter on that 717.8 call, which is the one we were kind of looking at there. Other than that, yeah, one contract. Again, kind of how I was saying, it's a very lightly volume traded name. Wonder what gamma's looking like on it there. Yeah, that 717, yeah, 8's your absolute gamma there. I mean, this is where all the volume and all the interest is on right now there. You can clearly see it there too. So I mean, spots coming up to that right now. So I mean, yeah, it's a I'd say it's still kind of a bullish read. I don't think I would want to personally chase it again after it's already kind of made a move and you've already seen some volume drop off that open interest. Got 8 there. And then 177 is probably 7. Yep. So yeah, I mean, more shorter term. I mean, you're coming up to where that resistance is going to be. Again, you can see that call wall be there. I mean, that's a 7% move still to there too, and that's that's why I don't like those under $10 stocks, because I mean, it's truly only a 60-cent move, but it's 7%. And yeah, these popped yesterday. There was they were doing a 40 million share repurchase program there. Those are some that I posted on X, and I know I sent them to you too as well, Nick. I was like, these look good. Those look good. But yeah, so I mean, I probably wouldn't chase them now. I'd say, oops, let's go find that contract one more time though. I mean, most of that volume's still in. Hard to know if it's the same exact person. Just I would make an educated guess. It probably is, just with it how lightly of a traded name it is there. So I'd probably say they're related to each other. We don't know for sure. Just an educated kind of observation more than anything there. All right, let me do. So we did that, and now we got to do Full Metal Mex's
Pfizer contract.
PFE contract. Pfizer. Let's take a peek here. So we got a double hit today, and this is the 717.25.5. But I just want to kind of see here. It's kind of a lot going on this one here. Even, I mean, 2 contracts. I'm going to assume you're probably talking about it from 622 more so. Not a super clear directional trade, I'd say. That, I mean, there's more bid side contracts traded here. They are in the money, so I probably wouldn't lean short off the bat there. There's just kind of a lot going on overall with this one there. I thought I saw some Pfizer flow yesterday, though. Let me pop back here. Oops, not OPFE, PFE.
OPFE.
Yeah, there's this. I have no idea. Yeah, I saw these hit yesterday. That 717.24.5 put there. Yeah, 36, and they're up at 57 right now. About a 10,000 size trade coming in slightly lower there. So this one, you have to check that open interest. This one, I'd probably almost say they average down on it. Just I pay attention to kind of the price of the contract.
It looks like you might have got it slightly wrong. 24.5, not 25.5, and that's on me. I guess I just typed.
He's on the 24.5.
Oh, then
I think the first one.
I
think the first one.
No, I sent the wrong link.
The first one.
25p.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But you're on the 24.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that doesn't seem like a Full Metal Mex contract, something like
Jay-Z,
this.
you're not allowed to request NVTS, you dick.
We
Anyway,
had that NVTS flow from
yeah
last week.
That's part. He's requesting the puts that came in as well. We'll get to that. Let's finish up Pfizer, and then,
of course he is.
And then a Nokia blanket request after that.
Cool. So the Pfizer flow from yesterday, nice spike in that IV when it comes in. Spot price filling up the ask. I would treat that as a buy. Obviously, look at that timing here. All within about 1 second of each other, 3 seconds there. I would probably bet that these are all kind of related here. This would have kind of caught me a yellow flag here, though. I mean, you are getting, it's filling at the ask, which turns into the bid because the order book's changing, and then you get a big spike here. I mean, I would probably lean buy to open on those. This would have just been kind of a little yellow flag here with that IV dropping, with that price staying the same. But yeah, that big chunk here is kind of the more important part of it there. Big IV spike, spots filling with the ask. And yeah, I'd probably, well, I have to check that open interest 100% to confirm it, but I would just kind of the way that this is moving here, I would kind of bet they probably average down. I would like to guess that volume's going to carry over there. just the way the contract's moving here. Obviously, if the contract was flat, I'd definitely say double check that open interest for sure. But this you're not going to chase any more here. Let's
No.
look at the from today. Let's just see how that guy looked in here. Yeah, look at the nice IV spike there. Spots filling at the ask, ascending fill too.
I
Just
like
keep following that.
those.
Yeah, there's your ascending fill again. IV's rising again here too. Yeah, if I would have saw these in real time here too, and there's that big size and big IV spike. Yeah, I would have. Again, you don't know for sure if it's a double dip until that open interest changes, but I will assume this one's a double dip. If this open interest drops by 10K, obviously barring any other big size there, you can call me an idiot. Feel free to. But yeah, just the way this is moving here. I mean, that looks
Hey,
like
you already got to talk your
double
shit
down.
this morning, so
Oh yeah, that was.
you're still not beating the can't speak or write English allegations, though.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's so those Pfizers, yeah, they look pretty good there, full metal max. So Nokia, it looks like it's okay, so it's not that contra. Okay, so it's a blanket request for Nokia. Let's go look at that.
Nokia, another one that got away.
Nokia, I was watching some puts that came in on these on Monday. They actually made a good move yesterday. Yeah, Nokia's been kind of paying both ways. I want to go find that put flow quick actually here. Give me 1 second. Oh, Nokia, where are you? Nokia. No, not Periscope. I want Nokia. Here we go. Yeah, these from Monday, these made a good little move there. I mean, 22 cents. They were trading up at 29 there. I mean, that's a good return there. It only sounds like it's $7 a contract, but when you're trading 15,000 contracts, you do the math. You do the math there. Yeah, that's one I saw on Monday. Speaking of stuff that we saw on Monday, remind me to look at those AA calls because those were not very high yesterday. I don't know how they're doing today, but all right, blanket request on Nokia here. Let's just go in here and look, see what we can find. Anything new and interesting. Yeah, they're just kind of slapping calls here, it looks like. Obviously a lot of open interest on these, so they're not brand new trades. Let's just do this here and see if we can. Oh, that absolutely wiped everything kind of out there for me. That volume over open interest. So it was at 7.214.5 there. That kind of came in at open. Not really super directional though at the time. Got some ask and bid on that one. Let's just see how it kind of looks here. Yeah, I mean that IV. I mean the big chunks are coming in there at the ask, but yeah, I mean you see how that kind of IV drops a little bit here, but that price is dropping as well too. So they're probably getting some favorable fills in here. I'd say
That would be my read.
that's I
The toughie.
right
Electra right there with you as well, by the way. She said she's bitter about Nokia because she was in under 5. We first started tracking Nokia at like $4 a share. And then they announced all their AI shit. They're expanding in Southeast Asia, and we got to watch that price just keep going and going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah, left us in the dust. But you don't want to get FOMO and chase either.
No. And it wasn't as violent as LVTS or whatever the fuck. LPTX, that's what it was. Or now CYPH. But we missed the we missed the boat on a couple of the things we've been tracking on the show, and I'm still salty about a couple.
It's okay. It happens. You're not gonna hit 100% of the trades anyway, so that's okay. It's okay. Nokia. Let's just look at the heat zone on it here, quick. Ooh, that 717 is very interesting. Look at that dollar figure on that one there. 15. Oh yeah, they like that 15 there for 717. That is I would keep an eye on that one there. There's hardly any negative gamma. I mean, this is by far your biggest kind of premium. When do we have earnings on this thing? Let's see.
Eventually.
723. And what was that? 717. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that a lot more when it's not overlapping that earnings. even kind of looking at that 710 there, 15's being hit, 15's being hit. Yeah, 15's kind of your highest level there, and again, it's your absolute gamma, can act as your strongest pin. This is when I like kind of using that absolute gamma. We're not, significantly like $50 away from something on here. I mean, it's a 7% move. That's, in a month there, especially on a name like Nokia that has a lot of volatility, it's doable. It's doable. And you don't need that full 7% move to obviously profit on the trade either.
Anytime I hear Nokia's like birth name, its full ass Nokia name, all I can think of is the Chia commercials. The Chia.
Of course. But yeah, I mean, look at all that net gamma here. It's all on your up strikes there. So yeah, and you look at the expiration. Yeah, so I mean, that heat zone's essentially all this data, just kind of in a prettier view, I'd say. I flip between both because I've always kind of used this page. And then when I saw them put in that heat zone, I was like, oh, that's super sweet there. But yeah, I mean, you get that kind of quicker view here. It's kind of your all-in-one little page there. But yeah, I would say keep an eye on that 717 kind of 15 strike. That's a lot of interest on that one over multiple expirations too. Even that 30-day, but I don't want to swing over earnings, especially Nokia. All right, let's look up that.
Yeah.
Let's do
a little bit of volatility
Jay-Z's
risk
contact.
on Nokia. It's been doing a nice little up and down roller coaster situation for
Yeah,
like half a year now.
Hey, you're a range trader. I mean, you might make some money on that. Look at Jay-Z sending us an nice
actual
little piece
contract.
Of
well,
NVT.
technically, Tucker named it some freak on YouTube. As I sit here and address, I don't know if I have any room to call anyone a freak today.
Yeah, these look pretty good again here too. Just kind of starting out here at the bottom. Computer's being slow. I think you gave it a virus, man. It's looked at you long enough. All right, so man, there's been a lot of volume now. We'll just start down here. So
it's a reversal going on in the NASDAQ right now, but I am not in it. But I do want to take a look at it. We've got a stair step right here. The same patterns we scalped this morning while we've just been waiting for this comeback all damn day. Stair stepped up, and now they're starting to do it to the downside again. If they lose and can close under 29,710-ish, I'll keep it at ish, and then test it from below and reject, I have to get short again. I'll have to. That'll be the same difference we've been looking at earlier when we took those shorts off of the shelf tests from before. I'm looking for that pattern to reform here. And if they knife without me, oh well, I'll piss and moan about it. But our positive gamma is still to the upside, so be safe out there. We do got a nice spike. Got a nice spike in net put premiums right now. Net call premiums are back in the negative after a brief hiatus to the upside. I might be looking for shorts here shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going without me. They're already down at the 710s. You dicks.
Let me
in! Please! I said please. That means they'll do it, right? That's how the markets work?
Probably not.
Fuck.
Probably not. Not. All right, let's finish NVTS here for JC. I know he's got vacationing to do, so he probably doesn't want to stick around too long.
That's what we'll call it.
Right. You're getting repeated hits ascending fill here, so I mean Ivy kind of drops a little bit here. So like when that Ivy's kind of bouncing around like this, but you have a ton of kind of hits like this, it's I kind of look at everything in a whole here. I like seeing that spot price increase a little bit more than the Ivy. I'll take that spot price increasing and kind of take that more as confirmation versus the IV there. Yeah, these I want to go back a page here. I want to see how they kind of started hitting because that ends a little messy.
You taking a piss break, Tucker?
Piss
oh man.
break.
Oh man.
I don't think anybody would. I don't think anybody would notice he's gone.
Well, okay. I'm just making everyone laugh. Bring a little light to your life,
Is that what you think's happening?
Someone's gotta.
Is that what that is?
Just Tucker's on.
It's
the
actually
show. Who's
funny
Tucker?
because I also have to piss now. Yeah. I'll go ahead and
You're gonna leave me. You're gonna leave me alone. You're gonna leave me alone.
But I'll let everybody see the legs again. Fuck it.
Oh,
Be right back.
The little twirl when he went out there with his dress was kind of cute. All right, let me finish this stupid read for Jay-Z here. So I'm just kind of trying to see when it started to come in here. Yeah, nice IV spike there. Spots filling up the ask there. Pretty big pop in that spot there. I like seeing that IV rise again here. Again, another spot price increasing. Another IV increase, spot price increasing. Yeah, I would lean buy it open on these there. They look pretty good there. Short dated there. I know you're kind of a momentum trader and you'll take those kind of unusual names there. Yeah, a little far out of the money for 2 days. Obviously, I know you're probably sizing for 0. I know you a little too well, so I will make that assumption. But yeah, I like the flow there. I like the flow. I want to look at the zones on this baby here. So we'll take a peek. Oh, it's getting obliterated today. Yeah, that's a good counter trend if you're kind of looking there. Yeah, I mean, big spike back there in 617. Yeah, I kind of like that counter trend there. I mean, that's by far your biggest volume name there on the day. How'd you beat Tucker back?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Glad I could help.
When you left, the dress did a cute little twirl in the wind. I was like, yeah, it was like, it looks kind of adorable.
Timestamp it. That's funny as fuck.
Let me do that.
Oh, he got
here.
distracted again. He got distracted by
yeah,
American dies. Yeah, look at him. He's lost now. He doesn't know what to do. He is enamored. I'm telling your spouse, bro.
Do it.
She's not gonna care.
She don't watch.
She'll probably be like, I get it.
She's got better things to do than watch the show.
Yeah, no shit.
Was it 2 hour?
Literally anything would be better.
All right. I had to think. I was laughing more.
Let me get you full screen.
I was
Unless
laughing
already
more kind of.
Fuck.
No, we haven't yet. No, I was laughing more at what I was typing. I was saying dress flowing in the wind. I was more laughing at that. All right, so yeah, we looked at the for Jay-Z's NVTS. That flow looked pretty good there. A little short dated, but it's a big counter trend trade because it's getting absolutely blasted today, down almost 12%. The heat zone here. So let's finish the heat zone quick. Yeah, a lot of negative gamma at that 20 there. So I mean, can see how that negative gamma is kind of pushing us down here. Obviously, this isn't going to update until we get an open interest update there. So this is going off of today's open interest changes here. Yeah, a lot of negative gamma on this name. Jeez. Yeah, not really seeing too much in the heat zone there. I like that flow is kind of a little lotto type of flow, though. 6% on the money, 2 days, probably a dip by there. That flow looked good. That spot price was rising throughout it. IV rise as well there. So yeah, good little find by Jay-Z. Good little find there. Surprised it's not an earnings
his
trade,
ego
but
definitely
hey,
needed that compliment.
crappy flow, Jay-Z.
Dog shit flow, Jay-Z.
I wouldn't touch that. 6% on the money. Are you stupid?
Ew.
All right, let's see. Let's
Tyler likes
catch
my
up
fry
here.
screams. Apparently, what's good, bro? I see you.
Sound.
I usually just do
717.7
distortion,
call.
honestly. Fries are an ugly scream to me, but they're really easy to do. I just don't like them. I'm not gonna demonstrate.
Don't talk about fries or anything.
Oh,
like I know it's not that type of fry.
I could go for some fries. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you're not talking about that, but like,
I actually could go for
my
some
stomach
fries.
rumbled when you said that too.
But I'll get away from the mic just for the people who don't know what a fry is. This is a fry! and they're ugly. I usually just do like vocal flare. You know, that's it. Welcome to WhaleWatch, where we make loud noises and not much else.
So, okay, not to change the subject, but like Tucker, I'm watching him like talk and his movements look like really slow on the OBS thing.
I explained this earlier. My hard drive is failing. And so there's going to be some like weirdo ass shit that happens with the audio and the cameras. And we're just going to tough it out. One of these days, the stream is just going to end, and you'll know why. Because I'm not paying $500 fucking to replace this hard drive. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
So it's going to just be me and Tucker, the
No,
TNA
it'll straight up
show?
die. It'll straight up die.
The TNA show?
If my hard drive
The
crashes.
AT
I
show?
like that. I like that. I like that.
The TNA.
The AT show?
well, TNA is already an abbreviation for something. And today's episode is kind of that. So TNA is an abbreviation for tits and ass. And that's what I got going on.
Anthony, you didn't know that?
Back in my day, we didn't
Back
really
in my day.
talk about
Bullshit.
people
You can
like
be jealous
that.
about my
Bullshit.
tickle bitties, dude. It's okay. It's okay to be jealous.
I think my brain's just fried.
Hey, jealousy.
Anthony,
Hey,
how does it feel
jealousy.
to be on the other end? Now it's Jay-Z sending the like ridiculously high
Yeah.
contracts.
Yeah, he's
That was a
dishing
that was
out
a- that
what
was-
he's been dished. I see that
It was a
VA
50
contract.
It was a 56-cent contract that he sent me for NVTS. That's not very
Yeah,
pricey.
just wait.
Okay. All right, let me hop through these. Dude's supposed to be on vacation. Yeah, I want to hang
Yeah,
out at
quote-unquote
WhaleWatch. I'm
vacation.
on vacation.
Call in, coward. You know how to get in here.
Yeah, call into the show. We got a special guest.
Yeah, StoneyMaidTrades.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, profitable today, so that's not helping me with the dress argument.
You know what? I think I know why he's on here, because I think he said he was traveling today, because we were gonna
he's
try
probably
to
just
get
bored
him
as
to come
shit.
on. Yeah, or that too. Just sitting at the airport watching you in a maid outfit. So the sound ones that Tucker sent me here, I don't know who sent them. He just Oh wait, we already looked at these.
Actually,
Did
none
we?
of the ones
No.
that Jay-Z has sent are expensive, Tucker.
Yeah,
Unless
Well,
I'm missing
one of them's
Stupid.
$232. The BA one? Is that not that?
That's not expensive for an
that's the
option contract.
That's the contract. Yeah.
Tucker.
That's the contract, not the price of the contract.
Oh, I see. My bad. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, try
Hey,
giving
man.
me shit for it.
It's a Monday stream on a Wednesday. We're all dolled up, and by we I mean me. I'm feeling cute. We're unfortunately winning trading in the dress.
For
Oh,
every-
shit!
for-
Okay. Apparently,
Are
I
we
was in a
dropping?
short this whole time, and it's almost at break even. But look how much I missed. Holy shit! We dropped 100 points from my short entry, and I'm gonna cry. Oh, that would have been dope. I didn't even know I was short. I left the room while in a trade in futures. That is not something
thought
you
you
should do.
got out of that.
So did
thought
I.
you got out of that.
So did I. Well, I guess I'll take break even here. God damn it. Wow.
Oh,
Look how far
what?
down it went. Nah, I'll let it stop me out. I'm not gonna fuck around with that. I didn't even know I was in it, but I missed out on literally 100 points. We're in at 810, and we dipped all the way to 705 while I wasn't paying attention. That would have been dope, but okay, we'll just take a break even on this. Whatever. God damn it. I thought I was out too.
Okay, yeah. I feel like you
Oh, they didn't stop it.
trimmed that.
I think they're about to, but they didn't. Yeah, I thought I was out, but it's
I've
all
gotten
good.
the first hint that my Wi-Fi might be coming in and out again. I have no idea why this is happening. I didn't touch anything.
Because you're live, and that's the only reason. Usually when you have tech issues, it's when you can't afford to, just like my hard
Yeah.
drive.
You know, Tucker. If you plugged your computer into the modem, just drill some holes in the
it's
wall.
all
and
on
do
the
that.
other side of the house, man. We can't move it.
Dude, I can't believe I left the room while in a short on that. That is the dumbest shit you can do, man.
Crazy. Well, Tucker, that's the same thing for me. My modem's 2 levels above me. I can't do anything with that.
Hey, how about you get a fucking Ethernet cable? How about that?
Yeah, Tucker, why don't you get an Ethernet cable?
I'm talking to you. I know
My-
damn well
hey,
you use Wi-Fi.
I am.
I
Ethernet
do.
into the wall
Tuck-
right now.
Well, if you're
Oh.
Etherneted, your Wi-Fi shouldn't be an issue.
All right. No, well, the problem is it's like a thing you plug into
He's like,
the
see
wall.
what had happened was.
It's like a
out the
thing you
Fresh
plug into
Prince
the
of Bel-Air.
socket, and then you get Ethernet from that. So it's like going through the wiring of the house, which is like kind of.
Oh, so
that's,
ew. I don't
that's
like
what
that.
I got. I don't have Wi-Fi on my computer, and the connection's not good.
You don't have Wi-Fi on your computer?
I would have to like get a thing.
If you're on a tower computer and you're using Wi-Fi,
I'm not.
I'm talking to Anthony because I know he
Oh.
is. Nasty
Yeah,
ass.
I am.
Fucking disgusting.
I am. This is 2026. I'm not gonna have wires.
Yeah,
running
and
to my
Wi-Fi still
house.
sucks compared to Ethernet. That's why your shit lags all the time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's because you're getting bad latency from your router. Just plug into the router, dude. Come on. There's a reason why everybody still uses Ethernet when they have a desktop computer. It's because Wi-Fi
Not
fucking
me.
sucks. Yeah, I know,
Not
and it
me.
shows. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not gonna drill holes in my wall. I'm sorry.
You don't have to. What do you mean?
So I'm gonna run the cord.
You don't have to. Just get a
through-
fucking massive cord, run it along the crevice of your stairs. It'll never get tripped on or stepped on. You can tuck it in. But no, the way to do it is to run it through the walls for sure. But how about put your modem downstairs? You can all ask, what am I wearing? I'm wearing a beautiful French Maid outfit. You got a problem, bro? It is a lost bet from a subscription flash sale, for those who don't know, and I'm running it. QQQ puts yes or yes. I already took that short off, but I do like the rejection we're seeing. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm looking for them to backtest one more time, and I'll probably get short again. Dude, it's crazy. I missed out on a 100-point trade that I didn't even know I was in.
Jeez,
that's dope.
insane. All right, and instead of trying to lecture me about Ethernet cables and stuff, that's not gonna happen.
And yeah. We'll just continue having laggy Anthony because he's too proud.
It's not even
he's too
laggy,
proud
it's
to do
fine.
the smart
It's
thing.
fine. I'm not gonna run a cord through the damn house. The
No.
dog will be digging in
It
the
is-
co-
Your camera and audio lag out regularly during the show.
Yeah.
Like you'll get robotic out of nowhere, and that's because you're on Wi-Fi instead of an Ethernet.
But
I'm
Thank
just
you,
telling you
Tucker.
why it's happening.
Thank you, Tucker. Thank you, Tucker. It doesn't happen a long time. Thank you, Tucker.
Don't-
You're the best, Tucker.
Happening at
Tucker,
all is
you're
an
the
issue.
best.
What do you mean?
Tucker, you're the best. You're the best, Tucker.
Tucker, go back to
Tucker,
roasting
you're
him
the
and making him
best.
look dumb. Let's go back to that episode.
yeah,
That was a better
God,
episode.
back in good old days. Oh my god.
All right.
Um,
Anyway, sound.
Yeah, this one, a little too much kind of going on here. A lot of open interest, not a lot of volume today. Looks like whatever kind of happened here on 410. And there was still kind of a lot of open interest then too. Yeah, this open interest goes back to like February. So yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not really seeing anything super interesting. Just a lot of volume more so on this one. All right, let's check this one. I'm just clicking links here.
Check
So
it out.
DLX here. This looks like it's coming from Neville here on YouTube here. Let's take a peek. So 7% of the money, 23 days. It's definitely opening volume here. You got 2,700 contracts coming in against 198 open. So 100% an opening trade. Let's look at the tape, see how that looks here. See if we can find it here. Looks like it was kind of in this one. I guess what that size was one more time. 2,700. Where is, okay, so it's kind of coming in sporadically, it looks like. So here you go, here comes 500 of that. So it looks like that 10/22/17 is kind of our timestamp to pay attention to. We get a big spike in that IV. That spot price is rising and that IV's dropping now. So let's just kind of follow this through. Come on back down here. So that 10, that stamp's not the cleanest. Oh God, I don't even want to know what you guys
No,
are talking about.
Jay-Z said he's gonna go back to bed. He's in boxers only right now, but he says I'm gonna go back to bed. See you later, cuties and Anthony. So you're not cute, I guess. Jay-Z said so.
Wow,
Jay-Z has
dude.
spoken.
All right. Yeah, Jay-Z's waiting for you to go over there after the episode, probably.
I
probably
already
hired you to-
flashed some cheek and put on the cleave. I have done my
Hey.
part for the Maid episode.
He's probably gone, so he's not going to hear this. But you know, he's paying people $200 to plug in a stupid power supply. Do you think he'd pay you like $1,000 to go and just dust his house?
It's got to be more than that. $1,000 is basically free.
It'll pay for that hard drive.
You would. Maybe I get 2 of them. I'll get 2 of them.
Hey.
The account that we were down on from me dicking around in the overnight session, it was down about $120, is now at break even on this current short. So we're vibing. Stony made shorts. I would like it to make a new local low here instead of Wing back up to the upside. So I'm just watching how this 1 minute candle closes. If it bounces and opens above, I'm going to fuck off and we'll take a little bit of a profit. I don't want it to get back above that last 1 minute. I would rather we just go. Doesn't look like they want to, but I would like them to. So I'm going to wait a sec. All right, let's see if this rejects and gives me continuation. Otherwise, I'll take like $40. Let's let this play out, and then we'll get back to that flow. I would like to get this bad boy profitable again, and we're there. We're in profit. Give me that new local low, or bounce out of it and take me back out of profit. That's the same thing. Yeah, these are the inflection points. Same type of trade. If I had massive balls and a lot of money, the stop would technically be way the fuck up here, but I don't know about you. I'm not going to sit through 100 points of drawdown. No fucking thank you. I would rather get stopped out at 13 points of profit than sit and wait to get the full move. That would be stupid. See how this 1 minute closes. It's probably going to take me out, but we're in profit nonetheless. And they got me. All right, cool. We made 70 on that. Let me cancel that. Now, if I want to get short again, if I get in right now, too risky. I'm waiting for them to back test this shelf again and reject it. So right at the bottom of this last pop they had, right in here, this general area, about a 20-point range right there. If they don't bounce that high, it'll feel like chasing, and I'm not going to do it. We went from -120 to -69 nice on this account. So we're vibing today, and it's unfortunate because of the dress. The dress is.
I knew you were gonna have.
I was not wearing the dress last night when I lost a trade, and today I'm wearing a dress, and we've now fixed that losing trade. We're 4 for 4 on the show. 5 for 5. You took that MES long. Fuck.
Yeah. You know what you got to do now for that? You got to either wear the dress every show, or because I know you're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You need to get a nice big frame there and just hang it behind you, so everybody can see it every episode. You don't have a nice little backdrop there.
Yeah, just a giant poster.
Put it up in the rafters.
Man, I was looking at you talk, and I missed the rejection I wanted. That was a nice little 30-point move.
Okay.
You dick. All right, ignore Anthony, everybody. That's the new rule. The new trading rule is ignore Anthony.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still thinking about fries. I'm fucking hungry now.
Stop. Oh, my God. No.
I got Whataburger fries last night. It was awesome.
We don't have that around here.
I'm gonna say it.
Story, man.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Don't say it. No.
Whataburger fucking sucks.
No, we're alive. Man.
I've never had it, so.
I said it.
You know, I'll probably get more hate. I think In-N-Out sucks, man. I think In-N-Out sucks.
At least they're not smash burgers. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with that too. Smash burgers fucking suck. I want a big, juicy chunk of beef. I don't want a flattened, burnt crisp. What the fuck's wrong with people who like fucking... The only place that gets a pass, and it's barely a pass, is Culver's, because their custard and their cheese curds are fire. Other than that, smash burgers miss me with that shit. Whataburger miss me with that shit. In-N-Out also sucks. I said it. I'm being controversial in a dress.
You know why In-N-Out really sucks, too? They don't even have bacon. Who the fuck doesn't have bacon for a burger? Like... I went there and I'm like, can I get
just
a
want my
bacon
burgers to be
cheeseburger?
good.
Like,
that's, you know.
They're like, we don't have bacon. Like, okay.
DFWS Sports, I am wearing a dress. I ran a flash sale about a month and a half ago saying that I would trade in a French-made dress if enough people signed up. Like way faster than I thought they would. And so here I am. We're currently 5 for 5 on future scalps. The Maid dress is turning into a good luck charm. We also took a negative account positive on the last scalp short. And it is what it is, y'all. We're partying. And I'm missing this short again.
we should have did however many trades that get hit. You have to wear it for that many episodes.
Shoulda, coulda,
So 5
East woulda,
episodes, yeah.
but we're not.
I think we did. I think
This
I
thing's so.
think
I'm
we're
probably
right
gonna have
there.
a fucking rash on my nipples. These are so itchy. Like I'm losing my shit. I can handle like pain just fine. I can't handle itchiness. And like I'm allergic to like mosquitoes and shit, and so I'll get like mosquito bites that big around on the regular. And I cannot handle itching. I will itch the fuck out of those. And I'm trying not to itch the fuck out of this dress. It's so itchy. This was a mistake.
You should probably move out west where there's no mosquitoes.
Fuck that. I guess the Pacific Northwest would be okay, but there's mosquitoes up there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like the cold, dude. I love the cold.
Yeah, you're nuts. These DLXs, so they're coming in at kind of different timings here, so it makes it a little more difficult to kind of have that one same second timestamp there. I'm not getting the best read on it there. Obviously, you know, they're up a little bit right now. I do want to look at the heat zone on it and see if there's any other flow on it.
Oh, look, there's that Anthony lag we talked about. Crazy. It's so crazy
It's
that
good.
happens.
Look at how many
And now it's
tabs I
gone.
have.
Now it's gone. So.
Thank you, Tucker. Thank you, Tucker.
I'm muting Tucker. Tucker's done. I'm muting his ass. Get him out of here.
Tucker, you're really good. Oh, Tucker's gone. It's because I have, let's see, I got 6 tabs on this one. I have like 7 tabs on my other screen.
Yeah,
open.
that gives your computer trouble, not your internet speed. You being on Wi-Fi is why that's happening, not the tabs. Not the tabs.
But it's fine. But it's fine right away after. Anyway.
Yeah,
So you know,
yeah,
Tucker said that, so it's okay. Yeah, this name does not get this. That's the only kind of contract that was traded on this today. Here, I just want to look at the 14-day. Yeah, there's not much on this. That's unusual flow for sure. Oof. What happened back there on 5/18?
Way back in May. God damn. That seems like years ago at this point.
Oh, I know.
This year's been like
Oof.
slow and fast as shit at the same time.
Was this a big multi-layer? 89% of the money. Yeah.
I'll show you a multi-legger.
Oh, please don't.
2 of them right here, baby.
There you go.
Take
that spread, big boy.
The way the little string flailed.
Yeah, dude, it flops all over the place.
Really
It flops all
adorable.
over the
Really
place.
adorable. You
Welcome
should've
to
had a
Whale
bow
Watch, where we
on.
get naked on the show for no apparent reason.
You should have had to wear a little bow on your head. That would have been kind of.
There were some other like strappy things, but they wouldn't stay tightened, and so I said fuck it, and the garter wouldn't go on my massive thunder thighs, so I wore it as a necklace.
A choker.
Yeah, it's a choker.
It's a choker. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one's probably not, anything super interesting. They rolled those 5s down to 2.5. There, I mean, they're 80% in the money. I'm not.
Hey,
gonna
Jake,
do
then
anything with
don't.
that.
That's fine. Come back on Friday when I'm not in a dress. Sounds like a
What do you
problem.
say?
Oh, he's bitching that I'm in a dress. Well, my kids walk in. No bigotry in my chat, by the way. I'll ban your ass so fast. Just enjoy the joke. Enjoy the joke or
Jeez.
move on.
Well, there's always one.
You
There's
invited
always
it.
one.
You jinxed it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's just finish up the read.
Yeah, let's
on
finish
this
up
one here.
DLX, and then if we don't have any other that Tucker dropped, let's look at some of the crypto miner
Yeah, it's definitely
names.
slowed down a bit.
Because crypto's been shitting, and DFW Sports asked about shorting crypto, and crypto's been having a bad time, so I imagine the miners are also having a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm kind of seeing on the gamma here is you are sitting on that put wall, which is going to act as support here, and you do have a little kind of positive gamma up there. The specific piece of flow, I mean, it's so hard because it's coming in at different times. This is kind of the only decent trade that's been on this, though, and I mean, it's not all at the same time in there. It's not a super expensive contract, so I mean, like, if I were to trade, I'd kind of treat it as a lotto, possibly. Just, I mean, you have that spot price rising like throughout everything, so I like seeing that. But it's just, I mean, all different timings. I mean, you got, it's 2 minutes. I mean, it's a 3-minute kind of time span there. Then you have a little more after. I'd probably lean buy to open on them. I would just kind of size for kind of a lotto position there, just because you don't have the cleanest flow, and this is the only flow to really go off of, so it makes it a little difficult. But yeah, that's not a bad find. And I mean, just look at the highest open interest names too. This thing does not get a lot of attention, so I mean, it's very unusual flow. I would just kind of treat it as almost a kind of go to zero there. At least personally, that's what I would do. Yeah. All right. What do you? Hey, what are we doing here on Periscope? I haven't even looked at Periscope for a while. Hey, that upside gamma's kind of dropping off a little bit there.
It is. I'm still eyeballing shorts. I got stopped at a 1 while you were talking. We're still negative on this account. So we finally lost a trade in the dress. Maybe the hot streak's over and I'll lose this one too.
You did that on purpose.
I did not.
I know you did that shit on purpose.
This is that account that we saved from ruin. I would like to get it bigly profitable, not take it back into ruin territory. Dress
that's
or
what I
no
was trying
dress.
to do with.
Yeah,
that's
we're
what
down.
I was trying to
we're
do
back
yesterday.
down to what we were down on before that last winning short. That took back our win. We're down about $1.80 on it.
That's what. That prop count I found yesterday had like $200 left on it before it failed. For some reason I thought it already failed, and I'm like, why is this still showing up here? And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna trade ES on it, and I'll show you where I was trading. It was not a spot to trade. Yesterday. Let me pop this here. I'll show you. It was not a good trade. I had the direction was right on target, but just with how fast those things move, I mean, you hit that drawdown real quick. I've tried to go long, and let me try to zoom in a little bit there. I tried to get a little long there, about 73, 76 there, because we were right in the middle of that negative gamma. It was not a
diddling in the middle right there.
Yeah. It was Was it before that? Yes, it was at this one here. I'm just trying to look at the time. So it was like 2:20. Yeah, so I saw this gamma up here kind of expand a little bit and this drop there. So I was thinking long, and we were in the middle. I was talking about it on my live. I'm like, I'd prefer an entry down here at the bottom of the negative gamma, but just for shits and giggles, because it was kind of a blown account anyways. I'm like, I'll trade ES on it. Why not? And then, I mean, I had the correct direction. It would have gone from, like 73, 76 up to 73. I don't know what that high candle is there. 73, 80, I don't know. 82. So, I mean, I would have got it. But I'm like, yeah, that's why you don't diddle in the middle there. I mean, that middle, I mean, right in the exact middle of that negative gamma. I knew it was a stupid trade. I knew it was a stupid trade, but I'm just like, I didn't care about the account. And then, yeah, that big purple bar yesterday there. Good.
The NASDAQ to reject right here, right now, and it be firm. And then I'll probably take another one. If they don't, they push back through this zone, I'll probably just be hands off, because that'll be flipping themselves back into bullish territory. Otherwise, we're vibing. You guys got any last-second flow requests? We'll pop those.
You wanted to look at
some. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at some crypto miners. Let's take a look at that. We don't really do crypto itself on the show, but we will look at crypto-adjacent stocks and options.
What would you like me to start out with?
Probably just like your run-of-the-mill Riot, Mara.
You want to do?
Maybe take a look at Coin too, even though they got other shit going on.
You want to do IBIT first?
Yeah, we could do IBIT.
Want to do IBIT first? The trust. Why is my thing refresh? There we go. Yeah, a lot of put premium today. There's not really a ton of premiums. I mean, look at that big premium there. And then you got the big gap up. Now it's finally down. Jeez. Ooh, this could be an interesting one there. That 731.28 put heavy volume against pretty much no open interest. Heavy ask side too. Let's see when this came in. Oh, this just kind of came in 35 cents. They're trading up at 38, so they're up 10% with a lot of time on those. These could be an interesting one to keep an eye on. 10% is not too bad of a chase for something 37 days. I don't like chasing still, but you know, it's interesting.
It doesn't usually fit my risk profile, but when we're in like a really bearish day in general, I'll chase short sometimes if the setup's there. The problem with big dumps is your stops are going to be really wide, and that can be really, really, really painful. So it's,
yeah,
you know, your mileage may vary.
I'm always kind of one of those like counter trend people. Like I want to find that piece of flow before the move there. Like, I mean, you're down 3.5% on the day. Like, you know, do you want like something like this? You know, I always think you can, if you really, really like the flow, you know, give it a day or two to just kind of rest and see if you can get a discounted entry on something like that. That doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna. So like if these drop to, let's just say 20, that doesn't mean they're gonna go back to 35. But you know, that's kind of what I like to do if it's a name that's already kind of down significantly. But these they look good here. I mean, you get a big spike in that IV spot. It's filling at the ask here, heavy size, heavy premium. These look good here. I'm just looking at that 1018 after too. Yeah, that's probably just different little trailers there. Nothing to really see there. Yeah, I mean, I would say that looks good there. Then you also have that 626 33.5. This one's a little more messy here. These came in a little earlier here. Lots of kind of volume spikes here. Already up, kind of trading near the high of the day there. So this one, I would double check that open interest for sure. They're very short dated. I probably wouldn't chase these with us being down 3.5%. Would not surprise me to see some contracts being, you know, closed here around the ask there as well. So you just wouldn't surprise me with the short datedness.
Yeah.
Let's do Riot here. Oh, another one getting clapped. A lot of call premiums coming into them over the last, you know, 4 sessions. So excluding today, I think contract wise on their short dated, just a lot of open interest already. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much for Riot there. Let's do a Mara look.
You remember when Portnoy?
Oh God!
Do you remember when he legged into Mara like crazy, and then it shit the bed, and his chat just roasted him for like 3 months? Or you short Mara? Fuck you! And then he just ended stream.
Yeah, you remember when he was like all on Spirit Airlines too?
Oh yeah, dude.
That was bad. Hey, there's a guest you should try to get on. I don't know if he'd come on.
I'm good.
I mean, hey, get some actual people that want to learn to trade, though. You know.
Yeah, I would rather get real traders on and ones without all of the controversies if I can help it.
Yeah.
A lot of the spin-off stuff at Barstool Sports is pretty cool, but the core company has some closet skeletons that I would want to push on, and so he might not be a happy guest if I do, is the thing.
True.
So,
but
you know me, I'll push.
New audience.
I push.
New whole audience of people that would actually learn how to trade properly.
Yeah.
Maybe. But Mara here just kind of finishing up. Yeah, I mean, maybe these. I mean, there's just so much open interest on these already. So we looked at Mara, Riot, IBIT. What else am I missing?
Wolf. WLF.
Wolf. Nope, I did the wrong one. ULF.
Yeah, with the U.
Just kind of looking. Yeah, they're just getting clapped today.
Yeah,
big nose.
Crypto's not having a good time right now, so it's a good DFW sport. Some of these crypto miner names are having a bad time. Look at that volume on the 22. What the fuck? That's gonna be a cross trade, isn't it? Ow.
Yep. Probably a multi. Oh no, I was gonna say multi leg. Yeah, probably no side cross trade. Oh, share multi involving
shares.
Multi-leg involving shares, yeah. I was going to say multi-leg, but it didn't show it.
Cross trades are prearranged pricing agreements. We don't know what the fuck's going on with them, so unless I have really good surrounding context with a cross trade, I tend to ignore cross trades. Personally, it's a personal thing. And everybody can do what they want. I just don't like cross trades unless there is a lot of surrounding context to support directionality.
And then you even have it involved with shares
Yeah.
too. So that makes it a whole nother,
Could be long to protect
another thing.
to protect the downside of their shares, could be short to accentuate their shares, or they could be short shares and they're longing puts to offset losses. Too many maybes with flow like that. So I don't tend to put too many eggs into that basket.
Yeah, a lot of these names too. A lot of okay, we can look at these 82138 calls. Got a lot of volume here against open interest. So this yeah, these came in kind of right at open. Little volume after. I would say at least most of this volume, barring anything else, should carry over. But huge multi-leg percent right away. 69% multi-leg. I bet you it's... What do we want to guess? Do you want to guess messy multi-leg or you want to guess a roll? What do you want to guess? I'm going to say very messy multi-leg.
Click it. Let's find out.
Well, you didn't even guess. Oh, it's double
That is like a
calls
clean
there.
roll. Now. Just real quick.
Yeah, look at the
Open interest to
on that guy.
confirm. Open interest to confirm, because this could be a ratio spread where they're buying double the size on one contract / half the size on one contract and selling or buying double the amount on the other contract. That is a thing. They're called a ratio spread. It could be that. If open interest goes up on those 30s, I'm going to call this a ratio spread. If it goes down, boom, we have a pretty clean roll. But with that open interest, I'm leaning roll, but that size difference raised my eyebrow nonetheless.
Yeah, that's why you stay
We are
away
officially
from...
profitable on the dying account, though. I've been sitting in this short for the last 5 minutes, moving my stop down a little.
Hey,
I'm probably going to take profit here. We're up about 22 points. If this 1 minute bounces and starts forming a W, I'm taking it off. But we've just been sitting here waiting, and they bounced. I'm going to take it off. We are not officially profitable in the dead account. We are down 24 now, though, but up from 180. We'll take it. That's a dub. Going from losses to profit or losses to break even is still a fucking win. You don't got to push. I need a max win. Who was that? Was that Drake? Yeah, that was Drake.
I have no idea. Ask Tucker. That's like his generation of people in music.
Drake should have stayed in the wheelchair on Degrassi, because I've always thought his music sucks. But hey, that's just me. I am Team Kendrick in that bout. Remember when Eminem bodied MGK? Oh my god.
Dude, everybody thinks MGK, they're like, oh, his was
yeah,
better.
If you thought
like,
MGK wins, you're stupid.
He
I'm
made
sorry.
him switch
There's no
genres.
other way to put that.
He literally made him
Yeah, and he
switch
sucks at that
genres.
genre
Like,
too,
that's-
so it's funny as hell. He switched over to a genre more fitting of kind of what I do and like, and he sucks. It sucks. End rant.
Yeah, that was.
Can't wait to
bad.
get jumped on by MGK fans. If you're an MGK fan, I don't get it. Dude even like talked about getting with one of the Kardashians when she was still a minor, and then went on a rant about how he didn't care. Like, wait a minute, buddy. Hey, we're officially profitable on the dying account. It's not dying anymore. I'm just gonna flatten it now.
There you go.
We're up $33 after being down 180 on this account. That's a fucking win, man. I don't know how else to say it. But the way this range is going, a little choppy. This can break out either way. We're getting lower lows, lower highs, but we haven't taken out that 738 low from the last dip. I'm leaning maybe another sweep of this range down here, but let me guess. Periscope, we're right up against really itty-bitty positive gamma before the big positive gamma way up at 7450, and everything's basically negative right below us. A firm rejection here can give us a good flush back into that straddle range, which would be dope, but I already took the trade-off. We went from negative to positive. I'm not complaining. We're vibing, homies. I'll take it. Maybe I just end the day plus $33. Who gives a shit? That's a win.
Remember these AAs from Monday?
Yeah.
They're getting blasted.
Oh, they're getting shellacked.
They're getting blasted. 310. They're down at 150 now. So, I mean, you got 58 days. So, I mean, anything can happen. But, man, I don't like that. And it's one of those that overlaps earnings in 22 days, too. So, I mean, it's the flow looked very good when we looked at it there. But,
it still looks good, but I bet it doesn't feel good right now. I bet it feels fucking awful.
it makes you think, like, I mean, is it an earnings bet? So again, that's just, I mean, a kind of a good example there of, the flow looks good. It overlaps earnings. Like, is it an earnings bet? What's going on? You don't know. We'll come back and check this one out there. I mean, you got so much time on those too, but man,
yeah,
like
fuck that. Yesterday I would have
like
been
if,
out.
yeah,
If I had followed this flow, as soon as yesterday happened, I probably would have closed those shits at the open. Like I would have been gone.
I mean,
and
they're
it still would
down
have hurt
50% right now too.
That's brutal.
A big drop. So
Well,
I mean, like
this guy's got more money than me, so he's probably not even sweating.
Yeah, I mean that candle 1.5 billion. Yeah, I mean you don't know if it's an earnings bet, so on. Like it's tough.
We're still just in this exact same range, just ranging down into the right barely, but holding support.
Ooh, speaking of burgers.
Oh, I have a burger.
Speaking of burgers,
I just want fries now, dude.
Oh, it's gonna be fries and burgers. Somebody's getting Five Guys here for lunch.
At least it's not McDonald's again.
Dude, McDonald's is delicious, dude. I had Chipotle yesterday. I had Wendy's for lunch. Dude,
I do think it's funny though, real quick, that right after I went on a rant about smash burgers sucking, you're getting Five Guys.
Five Guys they're really juicy. They're juicy. They're not really thin, but they're fries. I mean, their fries.
Five Guys has decent fries. It's just really greasy. Don't they just dump them in a fucking bag? Isn't that Five Guys that does that?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's like in a little baggie still, but they just like put extra fries in there. Oh, dude, Five Guys is like the best.
Oh, they do intentional spillover. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Quote unquote intentional spillover. That's still just putting fries in a bag, man. Who's the burger joint that straight up does that? They just straight up use a plastic sack. They don't put them in a boat or anything. They just straight up put them in the bag. What burger chain just puts fries in a bag with no boat or cup? No, I was thinking, yeah, it is Five Guys.
Yeah, I mean,
they
put them in a little.
But it's just
thing. It's like it's like a little McDonald's thing.
Anyway, those AAs are getting absolutely shellacked. I will say we're dying down a little bit as far as a new flow to look at. We're still riding with about 150 people on Twitter, so I guess I'll let you guys decide if we do another flood of flow review or if we fuck off and come back Friday morning for some more scalping. Not an address this time. Mr. Angry Bigot I had to ban from chat.
Oh, man.
Man, people get big mad over nothing, huh? It's really funny.
What if my kids get mad? Like, it's not like you're naked.
No.
Like,
I think he's just saying it looks gay and he doesn't want his kids, quote unquote, seeing that shit. And that doesn't sound like a me problem, brother.
No. Hey,
that sounds like a discomfort with your own sexuality problem, brother. I know I'm cute. I
want these QR. Oh, hey, this is one that we were talking about on the show too. 1028.
And there you see that open interest correction.
Yeah.
We talked about last episode that we were going to see an open interest correction going into possibly today. Because like I said, sometimes there's a day lag on it. And they're exactly that. The order has been corrected now. So you saw almost 10,000 open interest fall off despite there only being 1,300 the day prior. That is a correction from the 622 data that we got from the brokerages, from the you know what I meant.
Brokers or whoever.
But yeah. Open interest correction happened today. That position was a closure, not an ad. Once again,
not everything at the ask is an ad or a buy. No. Perfect.
Yeah, we're popping. I might be having to be done with shorts for the time being, but we went. Let me check here. I think we stopped at like 100 something on the other account, right? Let's see. Yeah.
Maybe.
We stopped at plus 125 on account 1, and I'm going to stop at plus 33 for now anyway on account 2 because we came back from the hole to green, and that's a win. It's okay to end the day there. You don't got to push, be like, oh, now I got to get more money. No. We just made $200 on one trade to fix a red day and turned it slightly green. That's a win. We can fuck off with that.
These Adobes are ones that we talked about on Monday.
Somebody did ask about Adobe too. That's my bad.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. We looked at Adobe. I kind of forgot about this flow until I went back and looked there. But yeah, I mean that all majority of that carried over, and I mean they're green, not too green, but I mean
Yeah, Skip. Today's the Maid episode, homie. I did a flash sale a month and a half ago for anybody who just coming in toward the tail end of the show here. Did a flash sale, said if enough people subscribed, I would do an episode in a Maid outfit, and this has been 3 hours of me in a Maid outfit thus far. So that's what you're walking into, bro. Welcome to the show.
Oh, that's...
Oh, DFW Sports, you're actually right. A patty melt is the one pass for smash burger adjacent things. Slap some fucking Swiss cheese on that, maybe with some mushrooms on it and onions. Oh, I will fuck up a patty melt. But other than that,
can't
smash
talk about
burgers,
food.
smash burgers can miss me. Yeah, I got to stop talking about food. I'm getting hungry. I'm usually not even hungry until the afternoon.
Yeah, my food will be here in about 15 minutes.
You
so,
bitch.
Some of us are getting excited. Tucker, you can take over for me and do flow reads.
No, I think we're dying down enough. We didn't get any new requests on the final call for it. So let me flip us over to the triple cam. Give everybody one last flash of cleave. Oh, I guess we can bring Tucker back on too. I guess.
Oh.
Well, this has been another episode of WhaleWatch, this time dressed sexily. We will be back Friday morning at our usual time, but really, really quick see here. If you came in late, we are running a July 4th sale on Unusual Whales. Once I find this damn thing. There we go. Starting today and going through July 6th, up to 20% off. You get 10% off of everything outright. So if you subscribe right now, 10% off. But if you're already a monthly subscriber, you upgrade to annual, you're going to get 15% off to upgrade. On top of that, if you bundle across platform, API, etc., you can get up to 20% off. So head on over for that shit, because the sale ends on the 6th. I'll plug it a few more times over the next few weeks here, but you got 2 weeks to get in on that, and then it's gone. That's all I got to say about that. What about you guys? Anything to add? Anything to not add? Yeah,
No,
Skip, if you came in
just-
too late to really enjoy the magnificence of your friendly neighborhood stoner man in a dress, this episode was 3 hours long. You could scroll on back. You'll see some thighs. I think I accidentally flashed cheek at one point.
Really? Wait, hold on.
I don't think I've seen that.
No, it was when I went to piss and the hem did a little flutter.
Oh, you didn't see anything. It
Our
just did a
hearts
little.
fluttered.
Yeah, hearts flutter. But hey,
Not
we'll be
mine.
back again Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for another 2 to 3 hour episode of live trading using Unusual Whales data and tools. We had a pretty decent day today, I think. I don't got nothing else to add. Jump on that July 4th
You gonna be in the
sale.
Maid outfit on Friday?
Fuck
You gonna be
no.
In the Maid outfit on Friday?
Nope, I'm
Of
probably
course
going to throw it in the garbage.
No, you gotta hang it on the wall behind you.
What's the point of that?
Hang it up on the wall. Because it's a good memory. It's a core memory you'll never
The
forget.
4th of July will mess with the WhaleWatch schedule. I think we're probably just going to not do one on the 3rd because there's not
It's
going
a
to be
full day off. It's a full
Yeah,
day
there's not
off
going to
on
be
the
a
3rd
market to
now.
talk
Yeah.
about. Futures will be open until noon Eastern like it usually is on those, so half day for futures as the European markets close. But yeah, we probably will not do a show next Friday, but we'll still do this Friday and Monday and Wednesday next week. Same place. I hope some people jumped ship to go to Snorlax's onboarding because I forgot to plug it again when he went up. But hey, unusualwhales.com/office hours. You can see the whole stream schedule, including the onboarding beginner-friendly site guide breakdown, etc. that Snorlax runs every Wednesday at 11:30 Eastern. But other than that, folks, we'll catch you on Friday. I'm going to fuck off and put on something that's not itchy and naked. And have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for coming.
See you, everyone.